goodness. How are we doing tonight? I gotta see what's going on. Apparently, I've got no video. It was working a minute ago. Are we black screen? Because this was working a second ago. Let me get it going. Nothing ever goes to plan here. Of course it is. We'll make it work. More dramatic. Do I have audio? That's the big question I have here. Now we should have video. We can thank Elgato, the famous makers of video capture cards, for this one. You're better off spending 20 bucks on a cheap Chinese capture card if you're ever going to do this. I can tell you that right now. It's very frustrating. And if you do buy an Elgato and pay a couple $100 for it, and you buy it on Amazon, be very careful to make sure you're buying it from Amazon, not a reseller, because Elgato will tell you, oh, your warranty's voided. So, too bad. Sorry. So this thing just cuts on and off. I have to plug it in. Yeah, I read plenty of how-tos and all these videos that tell you how to fix your Elgato card, which basically boiled down to unplugging it and plugging it back in. Anyway, not here about Elgato cards tonight. Hello, everybody. Hello, David. Hello, ScanFan, Shawnee, Garrett, Philip. I appreciate y'all coming by tonight. I am not dual streaming tonight, mainly because I'm here by myself, and I didn't want to dual stream that. I just wasn't feeling up to it. I didn't even stream last weekend. I just was not feeling that great. It's hard to put my finger on it. I mean, I know what's going on. It's probably some funk that I caught at the hospital, and it hasn't left me yet. Hopefully that's it, and it'll go away within a week or so. Anyway, so I'm not at like high energy tonight or anything like that. I wasn't even going to do it, but I took a nap and I felt a little better, so I decided to come out and talk to everybody a little bit. It's not going to be an extremely long stream. Fluids and rest. Well, not really that sick. I'm just like not running 100%. I'm just running like 90%. And it's not getting poisoned from some of the places I go. I mean, I never was a big fan of Panera. And I look back at some of my older videos in the very beginning when I shot there, and the temperatures weren't that hot either, but I think I know why now. And it's kind of the way they fix their food. I had one comment, because I asked about it, and I had one comment. One guy come back and told me that he used to cook there, and they put these things together cold, and then when you order one, they throw it in this like oven and heat it up over like about 30 seconds. Kind of like Subway does with their little convection ovens. And so they heat them up. That's why they're never that hot. They're just barely 140 degrees. Anything I've ever gotten there. Now, I gave a real good score to the margarita flatbread when it came out. They may even still have it on the menu. I actually like that. And it just barely made 140 degrees. Of course, back then I didn't know any better. I'm like, well, I thought that was cool. And I gave them a pass on it. Anyway, the things I learn as I do fast food reviews sometimes are not so good. Anyway, I'll cover a few topics, mostly just chit chat a little bit, see what's going on. Just to let you know that I'm still here. I do like live streaming, and I may go on to Twitch after this in a little while, because I think I'll probably run about an hour here. But I say that, and I'll be running my mouth 3 hours later. That's kind of always how it goes. People ask me about doing a collaboration with Joe Bartolozzi. Well, actually, I have a direct communication with Joe Bartolozzi now. He's a Twitch streamer, if you don't know, that did reactions on my videos and helped my channel grow a significant amount. But, he's never really answered emails or anything like that from him. But now I have a direct communication. But, so if I do a live stream with him, it's up to him. I told him I'm here anytime. I don't know how interested he is. It's all right if he doesn't. I don't really care. Because live streaming doesn't really do a lot. I like making my videos. And then I did a shout out to a couple virtual Twitch streamers. One called Meat, and what was the other girl? Now, if she watches this, I'm going to be in trouble because I didn't remember her name. Have me look over on my email because I get notices for that. Who would that be? I'm in trouble now. Let's see, maybe go over and check this email. Oh, Snuffy. They actually know each other. They're both virtual, and they want to do a collaboration with me. The door is open. I'll be glad to do that anytime. That would be kind of fun because how do you do a collab with a virtual person? I mean, like they want to taste food. How do you taste food if you're virtual? I mean, do you get a virtual Whopper? I don't know how that's going to go. I'm just curious how that'll go. Anyway, they've been real nice to me. They watch my videos and all that. That's about all that's going on. TikTok, I don't know. I've always said that TikTok is going to survive this, and I still think they will. But, uploading to them is a horrible frustration. And also, my revenue and my views on TikTok have gone down to 1/10 of what they were. But I was doing it for to drive people over here, of course, because this is my home. So I did that. Like this morning, I have Epidemic Sound as my provider of music for my videos, so I don't get in trouble for copyright. And I've gone back and forth with them a number of times about TikTok because they have posted right on their website, TikTok is a supported platform for Epidemic Sound. However, when I go and upload a video, because I take one of our videos and I condense it, I actually re-edit the reveal and the B-roll way down smaller and use different music and everything. So it's actually not quite the same video, and it's only half of it. But anyway, long story short, in order for me to find music that did not get copyright violated, I went through 13 tunes before I found one that did not copyright violate on TikTok. And then when I put it up, it said it was overlinked over 60 seconds, and it clearly wasn't. But anyway, that's them. If they die, they die. Whatever. Whatever. Anyway, yeah. So we're gonna get Snuffy and them. I actually watched them watch my video the other day where I'd shouted them out, and that was pretty funny. I was trying to watch them both at the same time, and it's kind of confusing because they were out of sync. But yeah, I need to get a new thumbnail for my live streams. I looked at that and I'm like, my God, I look so stupid in there. I'm going to have to do something about that. I always like to make a new lead-in too, and I did a lead-in. Oh yeah, some of you are all asking what those birds were. Those are killdeers. And I have a big parking lot out here in front of my place. It's gravel mostly, and for some reason they like to lay their eggs in a gravel parking lot in the open where you would run over them. That's what they do. They're like a prehistoric bird, and they do that. Well, I've had them here. When I first started doing videos, very, very beginning, I'd actually take a lot of video of them, and I'd put my cell phone down and take a cell phone video of them, put them right down in their nest and then agitate them and have them chirp at the camera. But anyway, they were around for a couple of years, and then they went across the street, and I have not seen them for a long time. This is the first time that they come over and nested on my property again. So I had set up my GoPro on them and let it run for several hours today. I like killdeers. I like birds and stuff. They're very interesting to me. But they're sitting out there in their nest right now, sitting on their eggs, keeping them warm. And they get more protective as they get closer to hatching. I thought they were gone the other day. We had this big-ass thunderstorm come through at about 1 o'clock in the morning. And I had, when I find the nest, I get one of those little telephone company flags that they put up when they're marking out for when they're going to dig. So I put it next to the nest so I don't run over it with my mower or step in it, because you cannot see them until you're like on them. And it had actually blown that out of the ground and blew it away, and there were no birds around. There were 2 eggs, and I'm like, oh, damn, they're gone, And then I came back the next day, and there were 3 eggs. And I'm like, no, they're gone. And today there's 4. You saw those 4 eggs on there, so we'll have some killdeers. They'll hatch, and they'll be running around and getting all protective and everything. I'm getting down to the end. I just had a few things I wanted to cover. There's the Joe Fixes It channel. I'm not running Sometimes, yeah, we 3 or 4. I'm starting to get a little bit better, I think, because I started some antibiotics and stuff. Healthcare workers are the worst about not going to the doctor. I just happen to have one built into the house, that is my wife, So I've actually started some stuff, and we're doing all right. So I'm feeling a little bit better. I just haven't had that energy. I was going to go out and shoot one today because I want to start simple, because shooting car fixing, working on my car videos is a completely different animal than doing food videos. The food videos are very heavily choreographed and researched, and they take at minimum 2 days to produce one. Yeah, but I love doing them. Don't get me wrong. There's some parts of the video are kind of painful to do, but the editing and the music's the best. When you get an end product where you get a song where you like, it kind of catches me. I like that. But anyway, so I'm going to start on that. What I was going to start off first is I have a project car that I bought a few months ago, 1989 Jetta that has a good running engine in it. Except what I'm going to do first is the rear bumper. The plastic bumper just falls off. The wind blows, it falls off. And so I know why that is now. Apparently... it is. This is a nice car. You'll see the video because I'm going to do it. But basically, this is going to be a very simple video. It's going to be me changing the rear bumper on the car and snapping the plastic, cover on the back of it like it's supposed to be, so it doesn't fall off on the highway. But that's going to be a very simple one. I'm going to do a few simple ones, so I can learn how to get the cameras and get the lighting and get all that right. Like I say, completely different animal. There's going to be minimal, if any, B-roll at all. It'll just be a title, me talking, me doing it. That's going to be, and I'm going to enjoy that. But yeah, and I see some of the questions coming up. I'm going to scroll back and get those because you're asking me about the cars. Boss Feed Burger in Waleska? I'm sorry. That's why I don't watch that when I'm doing it, because it'll break my train of thought. Boss Feed, yeah, I'm going to have to try that, actually. I never heard of them. I didn't know there was a burger place in Waleska. I'll go up there. They're not that far from me. Anyway, what else do I got? T-shirts, cups, and pillowcases. I want to do merch, except, like I said, I have not been 100%, and that's an excuse. I just need to find some place that I can get good stuff at a decent price and that looks good, that I can trust. I have one person, I think, that came in this live stream and told me about something. Her people are over in Cumming, Georgia, which is kind of a pain to get over there. And I just, I went to their website, and it's very basic. Obviously, this is run by a one-person deal. So I just need to bite the bullet, get in my car, and drive over to Cumming and check them out and talk to them and see what we can do. The caps, I don't know. So, there's that I want to deal with. I would really want some big black pillowcases that say Joe is Hungry on them, so I can blot out my back window in my car. So on a real sunny day, I'm not struggling with the lighting. And I'm not struggling as bad, too. I've come up with a lot of things on that. I've mentioned that in the last video. What else? I gotta find some sort of a small track light so I can shine it on my 100,000 sub thing up there in the back, so you can see it, because it's kind of hidden in the back. Yeah, so I want to do that. I had one other little project that I'm going to get to at some point. Is I have a big glass commercial door out here in my office, and I would really, really like to black that out and put a Joe is Hungry on it with YouTube. That way stalkers won't have to wonder where that, because if you come here and if you don't know my studio's here, there is no way you would guess it's here, because the building is very, not very, attractive. And it looks like it's almost abandoned. But yeah, that's where I'm at. Anyway, those are kind of my subjects. Let me scroll back through here and clear and see if answer. I'm not going to be able to answer all the questions. That's probably not. Budget Gambler, hey, thank you. I appreciate you watching me. Crydell, I appreciate it. Okay, what do you got? Scan Fan. Burger King did it to you. Oh, Burger King did it? I don't know. I think it's actually something that I contracted when I was working as a nurse, because, we It is literally a petri dish, a disease factory where I work, which, actually makes my immune system pretty good. And plus I was on antacids, which can make that get better, but I don't want to go into all that. Good Mitch. Oh, thank you. Welcome for the birthday shout outs. On the subject of birthday shout outs, they come through the email only. I do one per person. Like if you send me an email with a list of like 6 or 7 birthday shout outs, it's not going to happen. I'll probably just ignore it. But I need a first name, last initial, and a birthday, and it goes through there. Got my Diet Coke, Martha, Snuffy, Igloos and Criddle. Yeah, Snuffy. Yeah, I love those guys. They are funny. Virtual streaming is a bit of a mystery to me. I really don't understand that, why you wouldn't want to just be on the video. Look at me. I'm nothing to look at. Okay, Rolling the Mash. How's retirement treating you? What have you been up to and working on? I've been busy. I mean, retirement, yeah, I retired from my job, but it's not like I get up and I'm like, I don't have anything to do. I get up and I have things I feel like I got to do and I need to do, like make videos, and I kind of been slacking a little bit on that. And plus, there hadn't been anything out there to do. Look, I went to Panera. That product came out weeks ago, and I'm like, oh my God, I don't want to go to Panera. But then something comes out, and it was Dunkin', and I'm like, I wanted to go to Dunkin' even less. So I ran a poll, and the people that fill out the poll saved me from that fate of doing that. Yeah. Rochelle, Shadow Joe seems to taste just fine. Yeah, I don't have any problem with my taste. His taste, not my taste. That's Shadow Joe. Yeah, our relationship has been a little bit dicey lately. I don't know what we're going to do with that. Yeah, you want me to do a Costco, Bros. I'm just going through clearing the messages here. Cridle, hey, Salt Baby. I appreciate that. Okay, what cars do I have? I have 3 Jettas, 3 Mark II Jettas. I have an 89. I have 2 89s. Actually, 3 89s and an 86. All 3 of those are turbo diesels. This new project car I got is a normal aspirated, and I may change that to a turbo diesel. But all my videos that I'm going to be doing, my plan is, if I get off my butt and do them, is as I resurrect this project car, that's going to be the bulk of my videos, is the project car, because there's some things I have to do to it so I can put a battery in it, so I can even get it in the shop, because the four-way flasher switch that's built into the steering wheel, which they only did on that 1 year, is bad. It's on all the time, so it runs the battery down, so I can't leave the battery in it. And in order to get now, all the other Mark II Jettas, they have them in rocker switches in the dash. You can pop them out, pop another one in, done. But no, this is into the steering. I'm gonna have to drop the steering column to get this switch out. You can't get other switches. So what I'll probably end up doing is put a rocker switch in it and just disable that button on top of the steering wheel. But it'll be interesting because I'm gonna have to drop a steering column, and not something I enjoy doing. But anyway. That was kind of the answer to the questions. Let me see. I cut my grass in my yard 2 Sundays ago, and now I'm better. Allergies got me. Yeah. I'm sorry. 13 days later, after you cut your grass, like they did you in, I cut grass today. That's what I did instead, because I was going to shoot that video on that car. Okay, I think I'm getting up to stuff. Retiring to a bunch of things you want to do versus retiring from a job. Yeah, toward the end of that job, I couldn't do it anymore. I just couldn't do it. And then the way they were doing things there was not what I consider to be the optimal way to do certain things, and it was a constant fight. I had to fight. I never seen so many people want to do the wrong thing anyway. Don't want to go into that. Volkswagen turbo diesels, yes. Volkswagen turbo diesels. They've been making turbo diesels since the very incept of the Rabbit era. Yeah, they're all of them are turbos except one. Normal aspirate. I mean, normal aspirate is fine. There's a lot less to go wrong with a normal aspirated engine, and they're not that much more powerful with a turbo diesel in them. The only time you can see it is does a little bit better at highway speeds. It's only a 10 psi boost, so it's not really that much. I mean, this is a food live stream. I should live stream on my Fix It channel. That's where I should be. What am I doing here? I mean, I'm getting notices from YouTube that I'm not doing enough activity on the channel and they're going to demonetize it. And I'm like, I could just run a stream on that and it's end that, wouldn't I? Anyway, of course, nobody would show up. Anyway, have you ever thought about doing biodiesel? It seems like a pain in the butt. Well, there's different things on the subject of biodiesel. Yeah, I used to run biodiesel. I used to run B100. I would buy it, pre-made, and you just put it in the tank and run it. The problem with it is it gels below 40 degrees. And back 15 years ago when I was running it, there was no additives in it, no anti-gel additives. And I gelled like 3 cars all at once when the temperature went below 40, and that kind of made it a mess. And after that, I ran B20? B10, they run 10%. That's actually good. There's nothing wrong with that. I would rather run that. But you're talking about running raw waste vegetable oil. Yeah, the last I looked, you could get a kit for about $800 or $900, and it's a dual fuel kit. You start the engine up on diesel fuel, let it warm up, and then you have a heater, and then you have a filter, and yada yada yada. Yeah, it's and that itself I would do. But the problem with that is obtaining that vegetable oil. You've got to go out and collect it up, settle all the crap out of it. Yeah, a pain in the butt. Plus, you would probably have to pay for it because it's actually a traded commodity now. So it's not like something they throw away and can't get rid of. Anyway, let me see. It all seems like, okay, random name. I like that one. It's old news, but have you seen the Taco Bell launch event where they revealed things like chicken nuggets? I saw that. I mean, like, what the hell is Taco Bell selling chicken nuggets for? They're not a chicken place. They're a taco place. It's the people who have bought these places. It's the management companies that buy these chains and these massive franchises that do this. And I don't think they know anything about food. I mean, stick to what you do and do it well, and you will thrive. Yeah, I saw that. Chicken nuggets. Great. Yeah, I'm going to run over there and get them right away. And I probably would because you got to do what you got to do when you're a YouTuber, to get the views, right? Carolina Crosswords. I've not seen you for a while. How you been? It's good to see you here. Fast food purchases are declining. Can you show what today? Huh? Hi, Joe. Fast food purchases are declining. Can you show what it was? I'm not really sure I understand that. I think our economy is sagging, and it's showing on YouTube too, because I don't know about other YouTubers. I mean, the way I have my channel set up and the way I make my videos, if you were trying to make revenue off of it, it is not the right thing to do. I mean, almost no ads, the ones that I can't avoid. My videos are 10 minutes or less. That's going to be terrible for YouTube making revenue. All I want to do here is break even. That's my goal, and I am. But yeah, I can see things are declining. I don't know which ones are which. Cars can be really tough to work on. Yeah, they are, but that was my hobby before YouTube was Mark II Volkswagen diesels. And that's really what gave birth to YouTube, my YouTube channel. I started off with the fix-it part of it. It may have been this channel, but that actually bifurcated later on. Sneakadoodle bite, engage. Yeah, I'm going to have to do that. That's good. I'm going to have to use that. Yeah, Shadow Joe, Shadow Joe is evolving. I think we could have some more interesting conversations, too. I really do. I was thinking of something, and I meant to write it down, something to ask him when we were, splitting the universe. I really wanted to do that. Do you get recognized often when doing reviews? Also, any places remember you when you go back? Yes, and no. About a third of the time I'm recognized when I come through. Sometimes I think they recognize me and don't say anything. Oh my God, they're going to run an ad on me. Let me see if I can skip it. Boom. I can skip it for a little bit. They're going to run an ad on me there. That's YouTube. What can you do? Anyway, so if they run a big ad, let me know and I'll go take a bath. I'll drink some Gatorade. By the way, this is YouTube only. I don't have Twitch running tonight. I'm going to do that afterwards, I think, because I love my Twitch people. Yeah, I do have a Fix-It channel, Garrett. I sure do. And I haven't made a video in well over 2 years. And I got to do something about that. South Georgia! Dude, I just watched your video. Actually, about an hour or so ago, I took a nap and I was let it play beside my head, listen to you talk about stuff. Dude, I'm starving. What are we eating? I don't have anything. I've been like not feeling that great, and it's been kind of a stomach thing. You can imagine that. What's the odds, right? A food reviewer has stomach issues. What the hell? I loved your video, though. The camera. I wanted to say something about your camera. I know I'm going to get back to my other comments about your camera, your tracking. In some places, it really works good. In others, it's a little distracting. Like if you're sitting there talking in your truck and you move your head, can you change the sensitivity so it's not jerking back and forth like that? Just a question. But I like the night shots. The night shots were spectacular. It has really low. It's really low light. Really, it does really well in low light. Yeah. Oh man, you know, I was feeling a lot. I feel worse in the morning, but anyway, I am getting better. I'm doing something about it. I feel a little better tonight. I'm not getting worse. That's good. Otherwise, I'm going to get scoped. I think that's going to suck. But yeah, I was playing some other video. I was playing SpaceX stuff, and then I saw you on there, and I'm like, oh man, it's like been 20 minutes since you dropped that video. So it's probably been a little longer than that. Because I remember I cut grass and I went over there and I saw it and I'm like, oh, cool. Yeah, y'all watch South Georgia Hot Shot. I mean, I watch him all the time. I don't miss anything. It's his struggle that he goes through trying to, in this horrible, 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 horrible freight market. Oh my God. I don't know how you do it, dude. I don't know how you do it. I hear people out in the parking lot driving on. Why would they be driving around in my parking lot? Hopefully they're just turning around. If they beat on the door, it's going to freak me out. Oh yeah, what else? Let me get a few questions. Don't go away yet, Robert. It's good to see you, Robert. I'm glad you're here. Wow. Yeah, I was like, wow, I got my South Georgia's here because I do watch your channel. Well, let me see. Let me clear a couple here. New net spin nuggets at Net spin nuggets at McDonald's. I didn't hear anything like that. All I saw was their the McDonald's thing brain. You know, I never said I was going to be 100% tonight. Okay. Freddie says jalapeno pepper jack cheese double cheeseburger sounds great. I don't know. Jalapenos, that's hot. Although I did pretty good with the spicy thing here at Panera's. Panera, man. I've noticed that let me see, Sir James. I've noticed that Shadow Joe has started setting the rating scale for the ranking at the fast food item 1 to 10. He's taking creative liberties from you, sir. He sure is. But you know what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I mean, I can't kill him. That would like destroy the universe. But it's a good lead in. It's a good lead in. I'm trying to restructure the end of the video so I don't talk so much or be redundant when I say stuff. You know, say my piece at the very end, and so we end it there. I don't know. It'll morph. He's not going to give the score. He cannot give the score. I thought about it, but he can't do that. You've been following me for years. Yeah, I've been going at it for a long time. I didn't realize I'd started in 2018. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I was thinking that's about the only thing that I found a little distracting watching, to be critical, you know, of what you do. But the rest, you know, like if you're watching you and you get out of the truck, it follows you. That actually looks good. I like that. and I haven't seen no flaws in that in the way that camera worked, and especially the night shots were immaculate. I wish I had something like I'd like to do night shots for pickups. That way I could sneak up on the places and they wouldn't like bother me. Post his channel. Let me see. I can do that. Let me go find him. Give me a second, guys. Where is South Georgia? He's in my list. There you go. Let me post South Georgia. Okay, come back over to OBS. Boom. This is the link to South Georgia. That is my boy. Can y'all click on it? Make sure it works. Anyway. Yeah, he is struggling. But, you know, I was talking about revenue and stuff like that. This channel, the way I do it, this is why nobody copies me. Because the way I do it, you're not going to get rich. Believe me, you're not going to get rich at all. It pays for the electricity and the internet, stuff like that. So I'm content with that. You know, if TikTok goes its merry way, it is what it is. Got a question for you, Robert. Have you noticed a drop in views or revenue or anything like that from YouTube over the last 3 or 4 weeks? Just wondering, because the same thing like TikTok, you know, because I have a pretty big presence on TikTok. They were generating as much income as YouTube was for my videos, and that has just ever since the government decided they were going to be illegal, that had just plummeted, bottomed out. We went from revenue. I was getting about $600 a month from, which isn't much. You probably get a little bit more than that, but it went from 60 to 600 to like $30. That bad, you know. So that ain't, you know, and nothing changed about what I was doing. Anyway. Oh, I'm not trying to get you. I appreciate that. I'm not trying to get rich. I don't need it. I'm good the way I am. Shadow Joe versus Prime, a tale as old as time. That's good. Oh, somebody did a meme of me in my Discord. Oh man, let me see if I can re-get that. I need to show you. I can't show you on here easily. That was cool. It was me sitting at my desk, and then Shadow Joe reaching out there trying to strangle me. That was cool. I'll have to post that somewhere. I'll figure it out. That was one of the best. I'm hungry. I can't decide what to eat. The restaurants are about to close. Help. What do you got to choose from? I mean, what's your price range? If you want to go cheap, you want food that's okay, go to Little Caesars. Just hit Little Caesars. As far as the other ones, they're all the same. I mean, Burger King, Arby's, yeah, they're all owned by these big mega corporations that own multiple ones, and none of them know anything about food. Yeah, Rochelle, you got that right. Hey, Rochelle. It's better to say hi rather than typing it. As you can see, I'm not the consummate typist. Hey, Robert, are you out on the road or are you home? Because your videos are lagged by weeks, the best I can tell. Wendy's or Chipotle? Go Chipotle. And trying to think of something that they have to fix hot for you, but I'd almost be afraid with scoop station food this time of day. Wendy's too. Yeah, Wendy's, I don't know. Wendy's is not what they used to be at all. Wow, your trailer's been down for 2 weeks. That gotta hurt. I didn't know that. Joe, have you ever had Publix chicken tender sub? No, I have not. I haven't had Publix subs in probably 20 years. Might not be a bad thing to do in this slow time where there is nothing to do. Oh, you know where I'm going, right? You know what my next video is? I can tell you that. I'm going to Culver's because I'm so sick of doing 4s and 5s. 4s and 5s. People think that's all I give is 4s and 5s. No. I'm going there because it can't be bad. The bacon? Yeah, I want that bacon, man. I'm going to have to get some extra bacon, too. I'm just going to probably get about 10 orders of just bacon. That would be the way to go. I want some bacon. I want salty food. Oh, dude. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, man. You were talking about flatbedding and getting a regular flatbed instead of a step deck. I don't know, but that's a lot of money to get a whole trailer. I know that ain't cheap. None of that stuff you do is cheap. This guy trucks. This guy trucks is here. There's another one of my guys. He is funny as hell. I don't curse a lot in this channel, and there's a whole evolution. Not that I don't curse. I do curse pretty bad. But just be aware of that. I'm no angel, but and I don't want to go in the story why all my videos don't have any cussing in it. But this guy trucks? Dude, how are you doing? I just watched your video too. Another one. Yeah, he is funny. You have a career as a stand-up comedian, no question about it. What are we eating tonight? Nothing. I've been feeling like crap. No, I don't want to say it there yet, but I've been feeling a bit rough lately there. But I'm getting better because I'm doing something about it now. And so, yeah, I didn't bring food to eat here tonight. That's something I always plan to do and I never do it. But yeah, I didn't eat much today. I was gonna lead into the story where I went to McDonald's. You know, I'm like, I went to the grocery store today, and you know, McDonald's, the one in Calhoun that I go right past, they suck. I'll tell you right now, they suck. The last time I decided my like peanut lizard brain decided I needed a Big Mac. Right, it's about a month ago, and I go through there, and the bread was so stale, it was crumbling, and it was like room temperature. And the fries were like soggy. I'm like, but anyway, here I go again, being stupid. I'm not even hungry. So I go into the McDonald's, and this is at 3 p.m. on a Saturday, and they were literally had like 25 cars backed around the place. I'm like, well, crap. So I went in and found a parking spot, and I said, I'm going to go in and order it. So I go in, and nobody will wait on me. Because, you know, they have that automatic thing, you know, where you like punch your thing. I'm not doing that, damn it. Just not doing it. Anyway, I sit there, and then some kid walks past, you know, carrying food out to the people waiting to get it. And I'm like, he says, do you want to order something? I'm like, yeah. And then he yelled at somebody else, and they just ignored him. And then I left me standing there, and I'm like, screw this. And then the other dude was standing there waiting on his food. Don't worry about it. You know, it's just these guys, I've been waiting for 20 minutes for my order. I'm like, screw this. I'm going home. So they saved me from my fate, so I wouldn't make myself ill. I don't know what possesses me to do that. I don't know. I mean, I know they suck. The one in Cartersville, not so bad. Oh, yeah. Robert. I was thinking about you when I did the Sonic video. You know, you had a video where you were in this nasty ass parking lot in a closed filling station in Adairsville, Georgia. Yeah, I drove right past that. If you go right up the street from there, right across the street from there, that's the Sonic that I shot at. And I was like, oh, I know that parking lot. I've seen it. Yeah, so just as a little flashback there. Let me look. Let me make sure I'm not missing any bad questions here. What's the highest score you ever gave? Well, I probably answered that about 100 times. 9.8, Massey's Pizza. Pretty nearly 4 years ago since I've seen that. That was a good video. That was a video that came out fairly well, considering I had no idea what the hell I was doing. And that was 4 attempts. It sucks so bad. Culver's is awesome. Yeah, and the Culver's I go to are good, and they like me. I cannot sneak up on them. They're going to know I'm in the drive-thru. If I set my wheels hit that parking lot, they know I'm there. I cannot hide from them. I tried. It doesn't work. Yeah, they're my fan. They're a bunch of fanboys there. I love those people. They're going to be good. So I just think I got to have something better than some of this trash I've been getting. Would you ever review a milkshake? Yeah, that's what I want to do in my live streams, because doing a video review of a milkshake is technically very difficult to do because it melts and its shelf life is like 15 minutes. But I have a portable freezer, and I want to bring one in here and do a milkshake. That's what I want to do. I posted my own channel. What? No, I didn't. Here, I'll put South Georgia back in. Wait a second. Where's this guy Trucks at? Yeah. I'll put this guy up here too. Hey, I know you're here. Yeah, I have 2 YouTubers here tonight. This guy Trucks, he's building his channel back up. He is like crazy to listen to. What a guy. You know, and you can't take everything serious, he says. I did once, and I'm like, no. This guy is like funny. Is just okay. Where is my truck guy? Let me post his thingy winger in my channel. Here you go. Oh, is my audio all right? Let me make sure. Yeah, I just make sure my desktop audio, I had something playing inadvertently. Paste. There you go. That's my trucker guy there. Be aware there may be a little coarse language. But that's all right. I think he's funny as hell. Let me see what else I got here. Massey's Pizza. Yeah, Sammy Boy. Sammy Boy, you know who I'm talking about. Massey's Pizza, right? Yeah. As soon as I get over what I got going on, I'm coming up. I would have been up there by now because I got to pig out on Massey's Pizza, and I'm going to go up to Pataskala to do it. Joe is glowing. You truckers are making his not. I am. Yeah, y'all. Rochelle, you're right. They picked me up here because I was drug myself over here. I didn't want to do this. I cut grass out in the sun for about an hour and a half, and it was okay. I took some footage of my. Hold on a second. I'm distracting myself here. There. Done. Anyway, so I just didn't want to come over here, but that picked me up. I'm so glad to see Robert and my boy here. 2 people that I actually watch. You know, you'd think I would watch food videos, right? No, I do not watch food reviews. The ones out there I don't find particularly interesting. And then it's going to ruin my, let me turn this down so I don't turn something up on us. It would ruin my perspective. You know, I would look at the food differently if I heard what somebody thought about it. So I got to do it. Have you reviewed Jollibee? No, I have not. I'm waiting for them to make one close enough for me to go to Jollibee. I want to go to Jollibee. That looks interesting. Dylan Bradley, what's your favorite meal out of all the fast food places you've ever been? Massey's Pizza. And if you want to go fast food chains, then it's going to be Culver's. Hello, sir. Hey, Bill. I'm not a wordsmith today. Culver's in Toronto. I've never been to Toronto's. Anyway. I appreciate it. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to be one of these guys that retires and croaks 6 months later. I'm like, no. So hopefully I'm all right. You should change my name to Chopped Liver. Should I change my No. I like William Shank. That's good. William K. Shank. Yeah, everything. Yeah, the reason I even said that's because I had my headsets laying here, and I was hearing my desktop audio through them because I was actually playing back through here, but you couldn't hear it because I actually turned the feed on the desktop audio off in OBS so you wouldn't, because I've had it happen before. Tim Webb, favorite candy bar? Chocolate, toffee, something like that. I think Aldi's has it. It's something I like there. Anyway, I can't believe this guy Trucks came here and saw me. Hey, dude. And I can't believe, and Robert was, I don't know if Robert's still here or not. Robert probably doesn't have enough patience to listen to a live stream that long. 4 hour. Yeah, I'm not driving 4 hours to go to do a Jollibee. I can't take my studio with me, and I got to have my studio. I've become dependent on my studio. I have. Because, I mean, I'm not going to be able to get the photography and things that I could. I'm going to get a few more questions, and I will probably not last much longer. What is it? I don't know how long I've been streaming. Oh, I ain't been an whole hour yet. I didn't think I would make it a whole hour. I'll be honest with you. So maybe I am getting better. I don't know. I do better at night. My plan is to go to Culver's tomorrow, but it just depends how I feel when I get up. Because the script is written for it. I haven't shot the intro or anything like that yet. So we'll see how that goes. I mean, Sunday would be a good day to shoot, which shouldn't be a lot of traffic in the drive-through. Because I like to, I like to shoot these things. I like to pick the lowest traffic time possible. Otherwise, you're going to see, order to pick up times like 35, 40 minutes. Yeah. Buckster. Hey, Buckster. September sorry. Mitch, much love from Nashville. Come by and check out Fat Moe's. It's the best fat. There is good food in Nashville. That I know. They've even the bad food is good in Nashville. Like the White Castles, or some of the better White Castles are in Nashville. But Nashville's like 250 miles from me. Yeah. Yeah, I got you, Robert. It's okay. I've just seen a couple streamers come in. I was kind of surprised. But South, you're always, well, I always like to see Robert here. South Georgia Hotshot Robert. He's the man. Yeah, never get tired of listening to him. But, I'm not going to critique all your videos. I enjoy watching them. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Yeah, sorry about your trailer, though. Yeah, you got to get that fixed. You don't want to burn one of those things up. I've seen that happen. You are a good streamer. Well, thank you, Budget Gambler. That's a good kind of gambler to be, a Budget Gambler. Hey, bro, Bojangles or Churches? Oh, Churches. Churches much better. Even though the ones close to me down here in Kennesaw is kind of filthy, I would eat their filthy. BJ puts a little... Bojangles puts little. I don't like the flavor of their breading as much as I do Churches. Churches is more down to earth to me. I like Churches. No, I don't watch any. I actually don't watch any sports because throughout my 36-year career as a nurse, I worked every weekend. Never saw sports then. Just never really been interested in it since I played like softball and stuff in like junior high school. Just never been a big sports guy. Just, I always do something else. Can you tell Jen happy graduation? We're watching your channel right now. You got her. What did she get her master? Jen, what did you get your masters in? What are you doing? Oh, happy graduation, Jen. Also, favorite NC chain, North Carolina. I'm not really sure what that means. You have to dumb it down for me. Where are we at? Can you say no? Not gonna be saying playing word games. Legendary chibi. Nah. Happy graduation, Jen. Hey, what's up? I don't think Liz is here. That's my brother, John. Yeah, that's my brother. I didn't really announce that I was going to do I apologize. I mean, I announced that I was going to do my live stream 20 minutes before I did it because I didn't think I was going to do it. And I still got Twitch to go tonight too, because I usually dual stream Twitch, and I probably should have. I was just being lazy. But I'm just reading. Give me a second to read comments here because I'm not a multitasker by any stretch of the imagination. Oh, yeah. I do. You see me burping? Yeah. Actually, I do have one more thing I was going to... some guy is doing a documentary on fast food reviewers, and he is coming all the way from Pennsylvania this Tuesday to interview me. It may be a while before they see it, so he's legit. I mean, I voice chatted him and stuff. But if you don't see me anymore and I end up on somebody's dinner table, it was good knowing you. Anyway, gosh, yeah. Yeah, I know. I didn't, I did my, I do the live streams. I'll put out a notice like days ahead, and that just kind of like makes me feel anxious to have to get it done. if I'm trying to avoid using my emergency bucket this morning, so I would better off going to Burger King or Taco Bell. Well, you see, I know what his emergency bucket is, so BK, BK. Because I don't have. I've seen some of the truck stop Taco Bells, and they do not build my faith in mankind's ethical standards, to say it that way. So yeah, some of the truck stop versions of these fast food places I find kind of scary. Arby's is one of them that I go, when I go up and visit my folks up in Ohio, my brother, he's in chat. I stop at Love's that has an Arby's, and I look at it and I'm like, no, not today. So yeah, y'all have a hellacious life out there on the road. Good God. But I think this guy trucks, I think you run out in the Northwest, don't you? That's mostly where I see you out there. That's some pretty country out there. I love it out there. It's big ass hills though, that's for sure. Hello from Arizona. Hey, gorgeous roadie. Yeah, Arizona. I love Tucson. I may end up living there at some point again. We got a rental house out there. I'm due to drive out there. I think what I need to do is just like put the YouTube channel on hold for a couple of weeks and drive out to Tucson and harass my tenant. That would be a good thing. Harass the tenant day. All right. Since doing Panera, ever considered reviewing Subway, Jersey Mike's, or Firehouse? I have reviewed all of those. Firehouse 2 or 3 years ago until it got bought up by Burger King. Didn't know that, did you? They were decent. Now all I've got is crap from there. And plus the Firehouse I go to is subpar. The one in Calhoun. Even if they're listening. Sorry I hurt your feelings, but the last time, 2 or 3 times I've been there, it has not been fun. Jersey Mike's, I've also reviewed Jersey Mike's a couple of times. I like their food. They're a little bit overpriced in my opinion, but they do make everything to order. They do cook to order. There's no question about that. They built one close enough for me to review, but the manager, the girl that was the manager at the time, hurt my feelings, and I haven't been back since, because I get my feelings hurt pretty easy these days. If you go back and start, trying to boss me around in front of people and stuff like that, because I drive a crappy ass looking car and I have a bunch of goofy looking cameras. Yeah, that is not nice. That's not a nice thing. Subway, I don't know if Subway's going to survive or not. They've been bought up. They were bought, I think 3 weeks ago, they were bought by another company that bought the whole thing. So we'll see if that's a good thing or a bad thing. My guess is probably going to be a bad thing. Because nothing ever comes good of being bought up by somebody. Look at Whataburger. There's another one right there. Whataburger. Yeah, they look all fancy and nice and stuff, but I have not had great experiences with Whataburgers, and I've reviewed them 3 or 4 times too. I found you through Will Neff. Yeah, Will Neff is my man too. Yeah, Will Neff has done a lot for me. He's one of the there's been a handful of people on YouTube that actually have interacted with, not YouTube, Twitch. Twitch is what made my channel come from this big up to here. It's almost all Twitch. But Will is actually, I like him. He is funny. He watches my videos every time I drop them, and I'm usually falling out of my chair. He is very funny. Yeah, y'all check out Will Neff. He is the man. He is the man. Let me see, what else do I got? Hey Sean, glad you're here. Anybody see Northern Lights last night? No. Where do you see Rochelle? Where are you at that you saw Northern Lights? I didn't see Northern Lights. It was cloudy here last night. Now it's clear. I'm going to go out and look now. Probably not going to see him in Georgia. You run on? Yeah, I'll run for. I've just seen your last few videos, and it seems like you were out in the Northwest. You're going to Ohio, back where my motherland, east of Columbus, where I was born and raised. The home of Massey's Pizza. And if you are brave, well, I don't know. Let me see. If you were in Pataskala, you could get in the parking lot with your truck. I see semis there all the time. The Massey's Pizza there is primo. And if you do get brazen enough to eat one of those things, and if you have your emergency bucket around, you wouldn't really, probably not going to need an emergency bucket with them. Pepperoni, cheese pepperoni pizza, add nothing to it. Cheese pepperoni pizza, that's it. and get a great Guido sub. That's the way to go. If you see them, they're all pretty good. I just don't know about the parking situation for some of them, because you're gonna be in that zone. And I'm talking to this guy trucks. I tell you, my brain is no good. Oh, Cordele, Georgia pilot. I-75 actually has decent 24-hour Arby's. Really? I've not been. Cordele's kind of a way away from me. I usually go now. Let me see. Where do I go? Gainesville. There's a lot of trucking in Gainesville. Yeah, you probably come through Gainesville sometimes. I drive through there all the time. Live stream, you are harassing tenants. Nah, my tenant's not that bad. It's just an excuse to go out there. We actually got a good tenant this time. The past tenants, I think I've had that house destroyed probably 3 or 4 times from tenants, just absolutely wrecking the place. Hit Massey's in Ohio. Yeah, I don't know where you're dropping in Ohio. I don't know where you're dropping in Ohio, dude. I don't need bravery. I just need my bucket. Yeah. That's the emergency, but everybody knows what that is. And I can see why you might need that. I've had need of that myself, and I don't even drive a truck. I used to run back and forth to Augusta and work, and it's like 200 miles from here to work, and then come back every week. And yeah, I've had some interesting times. Yeah. So look that up. That's a suggestion. This guy trucks. Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. In-N-Out review. When you gonna go out west? If I go to Tucson, I will do an In-N-Out review. I'll just have to do it all in my car because I can't haul my studio with me. And because there is In-N-Out, like I think it's like 2 miles from my house in Tucson. That would be that would be like the best place to do food reviews from Tucson, and set up a studio in the bedroom or out on the carport or something. That would be a great place to have it, because I could do the drive-through. I mean, I wouldn't even need a heated carrying case. It could still be hot by the time I get home. You'd like less than 2 miles. I go to Albany sometimes. Beer loads out of there. Albany, Ohio. Yeah, because I say Albany, Georgia, unless it's Albany, Georgia you're talking about. Sorry about the delay. I put the 10-second delay on there. It probably was a mistake. I don't know, because nobody's, yeah, the Georgia, Albany. That's not that very close to me, Albany. I'm in northwest of Atlanta, near Cartersville. That's where I'm physically at. When I talk about Massey's Pizza, that's like the gold standard of food that I grade all food on my channel by. And that's, if you look around behind me, you'll see their pizza boxes plastered all over the wall with all the rest of them. Or Massey's Pizza. Yeah. So you're going to Ohio. Where are you dropping in Ohio? Anyway, let me see what else. In-N-Out. When are you going to go? I'll do some questions until you give me an answer. Because we're lagged a little bit. Not too bad. When I live stream, I go into YouTube and I put it on low latency. So it's probably about 3 seconds lag. Trenton. Yeah. I don't know. I got to look that up. I don't know where Trenton is in Ohio. Not really sure. Even though I'm from there, you'd think I'd know. Google Maps. Trenton, Ohio. I'm sorry. I'll get this done real quick. There you go. Let me see where it is in relation to the rest of the world. Oh no, Trenton's like halfway between Cincinnati and Dayton. Yeah, you're not close at all, man. Oh well. You'll see where you go with that. Anyway, I'm going to Roswell in June for an event. I'll be looking for Massey's. There's a Roswell in Ohio? Because when you say Roswell, I start thinking of Roswell, New Mexico, or Roswell, Georgia, because there's a Roswell, Georgia about 20 miles away. Yeah, you'd think I'd know all these towns in Ohio, being how I came from there, but I guess I'm a little stupid that way. Joe, would you recommend the traditional vaccine schedule for a baby or the delayed schedule? Oh, I am not a pediatric nurse. I don't know what to tell you with that. I couldn't tell you which way to go. I didn't know there was 2 different schedules. It'd be different if I spent my days. Oh, Roswell. There's no Massey's Pizza in Roswell. I know where Roswell is. It's in Ohio. And there was only one Massey's Pizza not in Ohio, and that's near Hilton Head. This is a food channel. Yeah, this is true. This is a food channel. I guess they know that I was in another life. I was a nurse, but I was nurse critical care in an adult hospital. So yeah, there's a lot of different segments of the nursing career, you know, where you can work with peds, you can work with girl parts and stuff like that. And maybe we're going to do a public sub review. Maybe that might be a good thing to do because I was kind of running out of stuff. Joe, moonlight as a nurse? Nah, I'm retired as a nurse. I did it for 36 years. Never doing it again. Never, never, never. Watch me. I'll be working there 2 months from now for saying it. Yeah, I don't want to be a nurse anymore. Maybe you've been asking, do you have plans in the future for do reviews for popular places around the country? No plans, and no cooking because I suck as a cook. I eat food. I don't really cook it. So I would like to do popular places around the country. However, my budget in my YouTube channel does not permit that. Oh yeah, Panera. That was the most expensive review I have done yet for the food purchase. $53 for these sandwiches. And you know where they're going? In the trash, unfortunately. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't look at it as I look at it as a prop for a video. That way I can rationalize it. Yeah. Well, I bought 4 sandwiches. And I bought whole sandwiches, and I forgot to tell them don't cut them in half. But I did remember to tell them I wanted to get an apple, I wanted some chips, and I wanted a baguette because I was going to weigh them and do a breakdown on how much they cost with each one of those because they're part of it. So I can be like scientific. Plus what I really wanted was apples with all of them because I like apples. Like, yeah. It's kind of it. Yeah, they're Panera, and what I learned about them, you know, and if it is true, you just because somebody says in the comment necessarily, it doesn't necessarily mean it's true. But the comment I got, because I asked about why they're so marginal on their temperatures, and I got one that actually kind of rang true, and they say they assemble them cold and leave them in the refrigerator, and then they throw them in a convection oven for like 35 seconds, and then they go out the window. That's why they're just barely they're marginal on temp. That's why anything I've ever gotten from Panera has, if you go back and look in the past, has barely passed, if at all. Yeah, I mean, it's little. I think it's an image they're selling. It's an image. I like apples. I just do. They're good for you. They say they are anyway. Even the soups. Yeah, that I don't know. I did a review on their soup once. Yeah, it was pricey as hell, but I actually liked it. Panera is the Starbucks of cafeteria food. Good. Rochelle, you come up with so many good sayings. Yeah. Eric, hello. Thank you for coming by. Highway robbery I don't think they microwave it. I think they cook it in a convection oven, like Subway does. But Eric, no Twitch stream today. Actually, I think I'm going to Twitch stream when I drop off of here. I didn't want to do them simultaneously because I didn't have my mod here to keep track of things, and I really didn't need it. No, but I am Twitch streaming when I'm done. Strega. Hey, dude. Well, I'm going to drop off. You can come over and see me on Twitch here in a few minutes. And I wanted to tell this guy, Truck, thank you for stopping in my live stream, dude. I appreciate it. And I do watch your live streams, by the way. And Robert, good luck to you. Stay in touch. If you come up this way, I know sometimes you stop actually quite close to me. Send me a text. Let me know. Or we'll go find something to eat if there is anything to eat around here. Some of the stuff that I review, kind of not something, not a place that I would, take somebody to eat and look them straight in the eye and not laugh. But yeah, dude. You know, this guy Trucks, he is very unique. I can say that he is interesting. But I actually watch him. Um, I have a bunch of people I watch. I probably like 80 channels in my queue. I can tell you what they are. Does anybody want to know what I watch? Because I'll shut up and not talk about it anymore. I don't want to bore people to death. Plus, I'm going to have to stop here pretty soon, and because I didn't have the brain power to dual stream tonight. I should have, but because I cannot ignore Twitch. Twitch has like brought my channel up from the depths of nothingness. Believe me. Yeah, let me look. Let me pop over here into my YouTube channel page. What do we got in here? I watch What About It, La Padre Space. Y'all know this is all SpaceX stuff. I still am subscribed to Viva Fry. He annoys me sometimes, but I still watch him. It's great. I watch a whole bunch of South Georgia Hot, Northridge Fix. Now there's a channel that I watch that probably nobody knows about. He fixes motherboards and stuff like that and does surface mounting, soldering. I find him to be quite entertaining. For some reason or other, I started watching Scotty Kilmer videos. He puts out like 2 or 3 videos a day. He's got like 7 million subscribers. And I don't agree with everything he says, but I keep watching him. And I watch what is going on with shipping. I watch that. Blanco Lirio, who doesn't watch that. I watched the one called Chief McCoy. Because I'm kind of I like transportation related things, and this has to do. He runs on a bulk carrier ship, and he makes semi interesting videos. What else I watch? Stig Aviation. That's when I was saying something about that the other day. In Discord, Stig Aviation. He does maintenance on aircraft when they come in and out of I think it's LA International or LAX, and he works for American Airlines, I think, and I find that very interesting. He has a very interesting channel. What else? There's a whole bunch of them. Trucking Makes Successful. I watch a lot of trucking stuff. I'm just fixated on that stuff. What else? There's a bunch of them. Practical Engineering. Time Bomb. There's one that I watch. Time Bomb. I like Time Bomb. Let me go back over here and see what you're saying. Yeah, Scotty Kilmer, man. I don't know. You know, he is funny. He likes to bang on Elon Musk. I kind of like watching that stuff. I like SpaceX. What else we got here? I was reading all those channels and getting past. Not that many. Depths of Food Hell, South Georgia. Beard Meets Food is great. I'll have to look him up. I'm not on. I don't have that. Somebody said that Beard Meets Food watched one of my videos. Is that even true? I don't think so, because I kind of remember I got a comment about that just a day or so ago. Scotty Kilmer. Yeah, I watch him. You know, I was talking to somebody who asked me if I was watching the new Fallout series on Prime Video yet. I have not. I was talking to my brother about that, because that's what I do when I mow. Is I got a nice set of headsets that are noise canceling on both ears and the mic. It's Blue Parrot. You know, I know Robert doesn't use a Blue Parrot, but Blue Parrot, that is only good for you can. I have my noisy ass lawnmower, and I can sit there and talk. He can't even hear the lawnmower running, but that's all it's good for. I would want to use it in a truck. The 450 is the best one if you ever wanted to get another headset. That's where you go. Is a Blue Parrot 450, not the 650. It's too many problems with it. But it does do that well. Yeah, I was talking about that. I may watch that because I wanted to watch some TV tonight. I wanted just to not do videos for a couple days. And I've been watching old Star Trek videos. I mean, videos. I'm saying videos. Movies. I want to watch Star Trek movies. I'm watching videos that are movies. Quit saying videos. I've been watching movies that are over 10 years old that I've got so much catch up on to do since I've retired. But I was watching all those Star Trek movies. I love them. But I want to watch Fallout. Is it good? Do you like Fallout? Tell me, what do y'all think of Fallout before I go and waste my time and download them? Am I hungry right now? I could eat, but if I eat a lot, I won't feel very good. So I have to be careful how much I eat. I am actually getting a little bit better. That's been the problem. I mean, I could go into great detail of what I think's wrong with me right now and what I'm going to have to do about it. I really don't want to do all that. Um, I have a Twitch. I have a Twitch channel that actually has like over 6,000 followers. I have subscribers. I haven't hardly been on there. That was a gift from Will Neff. That was a gift. He sent everybody over there to do that. Will Neff is my man. Wrath of Khan. I didn't realize. Yeah, I watched Wrath of Khan. You remember the old Wrath of Khan with Ricardo Montalban? Yeah, I didn't realize that. What was that? There was another one where they have the new Captain Kirk, the young guy. What is his name? The guy that's looks like a little scar on his lip. I didn't realize that was a follow-up to Wrath of Khan, that was actually Khan that they had sent off into oblivion, that he found his way back. I didn't realize. I just watched that the other night. I liked that, actually. Buford Bites. Yeah, you were right about the Buford Bites sucked. I mean, that's what I'm saying. These companies are controlling what these guys put out for food. Who in their right mind thought that was something good? And probably the guys over there probably cooked them ahead anyway. I mean, those, was such a heartbreak. Because I like those guys over there at that particular location where I went. I love shooting there. It is very photogenic. And I just, the food was not up to par, and I'm not going to hide that just because I like or know people. It's like Culver's, Culver's. I have a fan club at Culver's. I cannot get in the place without being noticed. I said, well, what happens if I have some food that sucks? And they say, it's okay. We want to know so we can make it better. That's the response that you should get. Because I have got stuff from Culver's that I thought sucked. They had this burger that was all cheese that's kind of like, ugh, it's terrible. Anyway, most stuff's good there. You watched Quigley Down Under last night. Maybe my favorite Western. Ooh. Rochelle, send me an email because my brain will actually drop that off in a minute. I can get that. I can download that. Josh Neal, great. Yeah, hey. Really? Yeah, I want to know. Fallout 3 and New Vegas is good. I'm gonna try I'm gonna look at Fallout before I go to bed tonight. Because what's tomorrow? Sunday? I was planning on filming Sunday, but I don't have to. I can wait till Monday to film if I don't. Because I'm going to Culver's. It's kind of an event for me to go to Culver's. Because, yeah, it is an event for me to go to Culver's. I love going to Culver's. I did their Northwoods Walleye. Man, it was like to die for. Anyway, so y'all gonna... Fallout's worth watching. I may have seen Quigley Down Under. I may have seen that. I don't know. I want to see it again. When am I going to visit Tennessee? Tennessee is not far from me. You know where I'm at? I think it's like 45 miles to cross the Tennessee state line. 60 miles maybe. It just depends which way you go. Because I typically go up 411 and I avoid I-75 until I get north of Chattanooga. Chattanooga, as Robert will tell you, if he ever gets stuck driving there, that it's a traffic nightmare. Yeah, I think I may have started watching that a couple weeks ago, about 10 minutes into it, and got distracted and started watching something else. We'll see. I don't... Some older TV shows, Breaking Bad. Yeah, I watched all the Breaking Bad spinoffs and everything. I love them. I'm not sure I could watch them all twice, though. Because some of them are a little bit slow. Do I like Indian curry? No. Sorry. Indian curry is too spicy for me. Most Indian food is over my spice scale. And I can't tolerate a lot. And Indian curry would be like bad. I did the Will Neff sauce. It wasn't bad. It's kind of like vinegary, sour, almost tartness. Have you ever considered New York City and trying some of the food we have here? The further north you go, the better the pizza gets, the better the Italian kind of food gets. Yeah, I would love to go up there and eat. I'd like to have some real, honest to God, New York style cheap pizza. That would be good. I don't want to be the guy, I assure you, that it's better than Massey's pizza. That's just not physically possible. But yeah, Massey's pizza. I live and die for Massey's pizza. Do you watch Formula One? No. My dad did, but I never watched Formula One. I like that kind of stuff, but it's my time. You know, I just never seem to have enough time to get anything done, even after retirement. I'm not gonna get, yeah, Rochelle. I'm not gonna. Yeah, it's just what you grew up with too. You know, I've been eating Massey's pizza since I was literally 16 years old, and it has never changed. They've never compromised since I've been there. Never. They gave me. They used to come in big paper bags. I've told you that story. They used to come in. They put them in paper. They didn't come in cardboard, and the grease would soak through them. And that was just great. I have some of them. Actually went and asked about it when I was there eating one time, and they went in the back and found them because they haven't done that since the 70s. Do they still have a buffet when you sit in? You talking about Massey's buffet? Yeah, they do. I never eat them. I never eat the buffet. I always get to order my full pizzas. Always. I've never had the buffet at Massey's. I just order what I know what I want when I get in there. I usually order 5 large cheese peps and a sub with no oil and vinegar. Yeah, somebody asked me if I was hungry. Yeah, I am hungry. I almost dropped an F-bomb. Look at that. Joe is hungry, swears. You'd never thought, right? You know what? I could actually just go on Twitch and stay on here. I can do them both at the same time. We'll simulcast on Twitch. How's that? Because I got to see my Twitch people. What's for dinner tonight? I don't know. I'm going to eat something when I get home because I'm feeling kind of hungry. Let me change the dates here. It's 11th. I gotta set my live stream up. I'm gonna go ahead and do my live stream here. We don't need that. We're just gonna do it now, and then cut and paste that. Be patient with me, people. I am not a smart man. All think, cut and paste, done. Now there you go. Okay, Twitch. Start. Okay, we are now dual streaming. It'll take a minute for them people to come in. Anyway, you're close to the Whitehall store. Whitehall's good. I have been going to Pataskala, but you know, when I shot if you can find my video way back when I did it, I shot at Whitehall because that's the original place. I ate at Whitehall when that was the only Massey's pizza, and they didn't have a dining room. You had to eat it out in your car. So yeah, Whitehall's good. I am particular to Pataskala Massey's. Yeah, Joe. It just came on me too. Maybe if I drink some Gatorade, fruit punch Gatorade, that'll stave it off. Hey, Cosmic Irony, how are you? Do you think Shadow Joe will ever be the type to swear? Oh, Shadow Joe has got a potty mouth. Yeah, he does. Don't say the F word. I'll take care of it for you. I know you will. I got no problem with swearing. This guy trucks, okay? The reason I don't swear is because when I first started my YouTube channel, I had 12 subscribers, and a lot, and when I got up to 100, a lot of them were very young children, so I didn't swear, and I did drop a couple. I did swear in video maybe 25 a couple of times. I tried to make some jokes, but yeah, I know I got no problem with that. To me, it's just adjectives. I think if people get too worked up over swearing. I appreciate that. This guy. Let me see how many people. Let me go over here and I see if my Twitch people are showing up. There you go. Now they're getting it. Hey, everybody. Rochelle. I got Rochelle twice. Dual Rochelles. She is on Twitch. Good evening. Good evening. I apologize. The YouTube people, I've actually been streaming for an hour on YouTube already. I don't have my sister here to help me keep track of things. And I was going to do one and then the other. And I'm like, well, you know what? I'll just turn you on, because the way it works in OBS, if you're streaming in one, the following stream will piggyback off the settings of the first. And that's how that works. Took me a while to figure that out too. I mean, OBS, to me, there's a bit of a learning curve. There's one thing that I learned to do like 2 or 3 weeks ago, was when you're talking and if there's music playing, your voice, it detects your voice and dampens the music until you stop talking. That's kind of cool. I'm not playing music while I'm talking anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Braden, one time I said the F-bomb, and gosh darn, things ain't have been ever since. I have been swearing since I was probably 6, okay? And I've never gotten any better. What's the best pizza topping? Well, dude, it's pepperoni, always. Pepperoni. Although I have a thing for pineapple, but not on Massey's Pizza. I would get that on, like, Pizza Hut. Not thin crust pizza. You don't want to put pineapple on thin crust pizza. It just doesn't work. Not for me. Have you ever tried Pizzaroli? You spelled Pizzoli's wrong. No, they don't have it on the menu anymore. I didn't try it. I was going to do that video, and I knocked. It ended up getting supplanted by some crap from one of the major chains, and I just never got around to doing it. But I checked. I was going to go do it about 6 weeks ago, and it was off the menu, and I was like, oh darn, because that actually didn't look bad. I'm not a Marco's hater. Marco's is a conveyor oven pizza, by the way. When am I going to do? I'm telling you, the last 3 weeks I've not been 100%. I have something chronic going on, and I've been like putting things off, and yeah, I want to do the merch. I want not to make money, but I just want to have my stuff with my name on it. I think it would be kind of cool. Because the Joe is Hungry T-shirt. I mean, it was a crap job. There was the printing was not bright on it. I love the Nebraska T-shirt, the Runza T-shirt. That's what I want mine to look like. I'm gonna get somebody to do that, so I'm gonna have to do somebody local, and then probably sell it and send it out and ship it all myself. I don't really trust anybody to do that. I think YouTubers, when they go out to do all this merch, they think they're going to make some money. And I feel like we're the little turtles running across the beach that the birds are all picking up, like they're going to get rich off of us. And I kind of think that's the way it is. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. This guy trucking, I think you've been making videos. Robert, you've been making videos forever. You could tell me. I have not, tell you the God's truth, Sammy boy. Only one time did I not eat a cheese pepperoni, and I got one of those cauliflower pizzas. And my sister liked it, but I wasn't that crazy about it. Oh, well, thank you for subscribing. This Twitch, I'm sorry. It's just jorts. I appreciate that. I'm glad my Twitch folks, I'm sorry I wasn't here last week. I just was not up to it. I just didn't have it in me. And any thoughts on Domino's wings? It's been a long time since I had their wings. I wasn't that crazy about them. They were kind of small. And when they say boneless wings is a buzzword for chicken nuggets. There's no such thing as a boneless chicken wing. That's all bull crap. Yeah, I know it is. I don't want to be one of these dudes that like retire from their job after 30 some years and I'm dead in 6 months. I got to take care of myself, and I just didn't feel good enough to stream, and it just wouldn't have been like tonight. I wasn't even going to come over here. I still was not up to par, but I've had a couple people popped in. I had South George and a couple people over on YouTube popped in that are successful YouTubers in my opinion, and it kind of perked me up a little bit. I enjoy streaming. It's always kind of a rush. Hey, Kurd. Hey, Jack 007. Yeah, 007. I'll call you 007. Chevy 5-speed. Yep. Oh, they're going to run an ad on. They're going to run an ad in YouTube. Are y'all ready for the ad? Or you want me to just like skip it again? Tell me what to do. What made me want to start doing food reviews? It looked easy, but they're not. And I was doing Vida. I am going to start on that. I'm procrastinating. I didn't feel right up to, I was going to do that today. I'm going to start off and do some simple VW reviews, or I've got to change the bumper on my rear bumper on this one because the plastic piece keeps falling off, and you'll see why in the video. I'm going to shoot that. That's going to be super stupid easy, and I'll get that done. But that is my next video. Yes, I am going to do it. I have a project car that I have a gazillion things to do to, and I'm going to generate a ton of videos off of it. No question about it. Yeah, I like the streams. I hope people like that I'm watching. I mean, I'm not near as entertaining as this guy Trucks. I mean, he's like, I laugh my ass off at this guy. What's your favorite 5 feet that isn't traditionally American? I am a huge fan of Chinese food. I am. I like Japanese food. I like tempura. But I like traditional Chinese restaurants that are family owned and operated. As far as the Chinese chains and stuff like that, the scoop station food, never was a big fan of scoop station food. And I think y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm sure New York City has some good chicken nuggets code for soy slop. Yeah, it's ground chicken. That's all it is. And I didn't know that. I think they had all that bonus chicken wings. I learned that lesson. Yeah, that did not turn out that well. And wanting to do food reviews. I don't know. It looked easy. It looked like, because I want to do, the thing about YouTube is you want to have a channel that is specific to one subject. You don't bounce all over the place. And I kind of picked that and learned that it is not such an easy thing to do food reviews. In fact, and I also wanted to do food reviews that was completely unique from the gaggle of people that do in-car food reviews. And I think I may have achieved that. All of them are too smart to do them the way I do them. They're not what I say, a fiscally responsible thing to do on YouTube. But then my goal was not to cost me money, and that I've been successful at. And I'm proud of that. I'll take the ad. Okay, I'll leave the ad running. Tell me if it's bad. I have a YouTube Premium too. I despise ads. Anyway, where are we at? First time seeing Joe feels. Yeah, I appreciate that. I mean, yeah, Twitch has brought my YouTube channel from the depths. I thought there were a few major streamers like Moist Critical. I thought he was a YouTuber because it was a YouTube video that he put out, but I didn't know that much about Twitch. I really didn't really understand it. But he just played a VOD when he reacted to one of my videos and edited the VOD, and that was the catalyst that started my YouTube channel to snowball to the size that it is now, and it has snowballed. Yeah, pepperoni is the way to go, Sammy boy. You got that right. A little bit of pepper in it too, because pepper, spice is not a bad thing in the appropriate amounts, in my opinion. I bet they do, because a lot of Chinese people settled in New York, and there are some around here. I have a Chinese restaurant up in Jasper that I love it. I'll get chicken egg foo young and egg rolls every time, and I'll eat myself to death. Have you ever had any cantina chicken items at Taco Bell? Yes, I did. I think I did a review on them, on their Cantina Taco, I think. If you search back, it's not been more than about 10 or 15 videos back that I did it. Michael Jordan's left foot. That's a good name. The effort you put into your... Yeah, well, I do that because nobody's going to do that. Nobody's going to do that. Nobody's going to buy 4 items, drop $50 on a video, and then spend, half a day researching it. The other half of the day writing a script for the intro, because the first part is scripted. The last part is not really. That's mostly me talking. How did Panera get a 5 when it failed all the tests. It didn't fail all the tests. It actually had a good flavor combination. I was really curious about the peppers. They were really close on the temperature, and I was trying to figure out why. The good flavor combinations, that's why. If they had a bad flavor combination, they'd have been on that slippery slope to the pits and depths of fast food hell. Boom! Like that. But they didn't. That's why. To go below 5, you're getting on unredeemable. Like Dunkin'. And their horrible, horrible stewed tomato sandwiches. People eat that? Oh my God. Yeah, the prices there suck too. Anyway. I appreciate that, Michael Jordan's left foot. Joe, I'm cooking something up for you. That will come near the end of the summer, and it pertains to what's your top favorite food restaurants. I'll be listening for that. Okay. Lynn, okay. Ever try New Haven coal-fired brick oven pizza? I bet it is good. I have not watched Portnoy. I used to watch Portnoy. He's not even on my list anymore. I used to watch Portnoy all the time. That's where my scale is a derivative of Portnoy's scale. That's why we do decimal points and everything else. But I reviewed his one bite pizza from Walmart. Got it right here. And I was not impressed. I thought it was garbage. So, and then after that, I quit watching these videos. I'm like, dude, you're just a shill trying to make that money. Yeah, I understand that. You know, you're saying that he understands what I'm saying. I'm talking about this guy trucking. You want to do trucking videos, but you want to stand out from the rest of the crowd because there is a bunch of them out there. And I watch trucking videos. I've never driven a semi truck. You know, when I learned to drive in a truck, but not a semi truck, a real truck. You know, like 2-ton. No, it was a bigger truck than that. But anyway, when I watch him, like Roberts, I watch Roberts' videos. It's not so much the act of driving. I actually watch because I like to listen to him talk. I want to hear what he thinks about what he does, or what goes on. Or I like to hear what's going on in your brain. I want to see how you perceive trucking to be and stuff. And that I find that interesting. I just do. You're kind of funny, yeah. And you know, you talk about your emergency bucket and all that, but you're probably not joking. I mean, how do you go to the bathroom when you're locked up in a damn truck? You go to a truck stop where the bathrooms are just so horrible. I mean, to live in the truck and never go home for weeks. Then how do you do that? You know, I would go nuts. I would like the physical act of driving a semi though. That would be kind of fun, but my wife won't let me. How did Panera get a 5? Okay, Panera prices are wild. Doing the Freddy's Pretzel Burger, and I've done the Freddy's Pretzel Burger that long time ago. I'm not going to do that one twice. That, you know, because I was complaining to my wife, you know, I spent $53 at Panera for a single video. You know, I'm like, that's the most I've ever spent. If I went and did that and got 4 pretzel burgers at Freddy's, I'd be spending a chunk of change too for something I've already done. What's your favorite frozen pizza? Where is the box? It's God dog it. Where is the box for that pizza? Ah, here it is. You can't see it. Motor City Pizza. 3-meat pizza. Motor City Pizza. Good question. That's how I remember where I ate, because I just look on the wall. Yeah. Okay, what else we got over here? That and being a truck cooking during the summer. Yeah, I don't know how you do that. How do you live without a APU just to keep the air conditioning running? How do you live? You know, they get the truck that fires up and keeps the battery up, keeps the engine. Oh, God, that would drive me insane. Yeah, Motor City. Yeah, I know. I did a review on them like forever ago, before I developed most of what I do. Let me see here. I'm going to catch up on my questions over. I've been on. My confession, Twitch. I've been on YouTube for like an hour before I jumped. Before I brought you up. It's because I'd only had go and drive. I got to read. What did Rochelle say? Motor City Pizza's decent pizza. When you use the poop bucket, do you use wet wipes or toilet paper? In my food channel. Go dry. Yeah, don't get him started now. Yeah. I have stories too, but I am not going to ingratiate my food channel with my emergencies on the highway. When I was young, I always thought I wanted to drive trucks. That's part of it too. That's probably why I like aviation channels, because I learned to fly when I was 15, never got my pilot's license. And I regret that to this very day. Although doing flying for a living is, the act of flying is great, but it's on par with almost like driving trucks. The hours are terrible, but flying an airplane and driving a truck. Yeah, flying is a hell of a lot more fun, especially some of them big aircraft. Yeah, I'd love that, but I'm too old now. That's never going to happen. So yeah, I have to live vicariously through everybody else, I guess. I want to work. I can't wait to really get fired up on the Fix It channel, because those videos are going to be different. I'm not going to be spending, 22 hours editing a single video. We're going to talk maybe 3 hours editing time, and there's not going to be all this take me 3 hours to build graphics. Yeah, I'm not sure I want to fly. I wouldn't want to do it for a living. Terrible life. Yeah, I saw that. That's why I was even thinking about auto start, because I know yours does. White noise on the phone helps because it will drive you. I just idle if I need to. Yeah, I just think it'd just be a little more efficient to have an APU. I don't think they gobble as much diesel, but that's just me. I would think you would get used to it, I guess. I don't know, man. But that's the reason I was even thinking about auto start, because I watched your video. I think 2 videos back, you were talking about auto start, starting it up at night and making you nuts. You're funny, but there's elements of truth behind everything that you say. Are you a breast or a thigh man? Thigh. Don't give up your dreams. Fly high. Nah, they're not at this age. They're not going to let me fly. Hell no, they're not going to. And I'm all right. I like making my videos. I enjoy that. I like my editing machine, because it is like chews through those things. Since I have a 4090 video card in there, and after it's matured, it's like after I got like 8 or 9 driver updates, this thing is getting pretty smooth. It does not bog down on anything anymore. Hi from Canada. Are you hungry? Hello, Canada. I am very hungry right now. I am actually getting hungry. Just stay hungry. I got to figure out what I'm going to eat tonight. You know what I was wanting? What I was really wanting that's easy on my stomach is Marie Callender's turkey pot pie, or chicken pot pie. Walmart was out of them today. It kind of pissed me off. Yeah, I mean, it's horribly expensive. Back when I learned to fly, we had a Ronca Champ 65 horse Continental engine in it, no electrical system, just magneto ignition, no radio or anything like that. And then they started requiring emergency transponders and stuff like that, and it just got too expensive. My dad stopped. But I remember, I think he bought that thing. This was back in the late 60s and early 70s. Late 60s we had an airstrip out of the back. We had an airstrip behind the house, but I used to practice short field at another airport until I was trying to get up to where I could land on our airstrip without getting killed. All right, let me see. I'm got to catch my YouTube questions. Hi from Canada. I appreciate it. Lynn Hindi. Hey, how are you? You going to sleep, man? Take care of yourself out there. Enjoy your stay in Ohio. And I would probably hose that emergency bucket out from time to time. Just me. I don't know, what kind of airflow you got through that cab. But I appreciate you coming into my stream, dude. Be cool. And I'm probably going to cut. It's 11 o'clock. Probably going to cut it off in a little bit. I gotta catch up with my Twitch stream people because it takes them a while to come in. Are you going to try Popeye's new barbecue gold chicken sandwich? I saw that, Sir James. And I not that long ago, I had a bad experience with Popeyes. It's there, but I'm probably not going to because it's nothing but their chicken sandwich with some goo on it that's different. They're nothing new there. I like their pot pies. I want one right now, actually. Maybe I ought to microwave one. I appreciate that. Yeah, I appreciate it. Spend a lot of time. Have you ever considered calculating the variance on food weights and then have a threshold like you do with the temperature test? Yes, I have. A little bit of math involved in that. I like to stay like within 10 or 15% of their average weight. I think that's the way to go with that. And I think I need to go ahead and annotate that on the screen so people will know what I'm going up with. Because sometimes I like a little wiggle room too. Sometimes, you get stuff that these guys are making them by hand. They can't be perfect. And sometimes I don't feel like body slamming them for being off on their weights. And, so I don't know. That's why I have not done that yet or posted it. But usually 10 or 15% of the average weight will save them. Anyway. Van had a nightmare where I tore his arms off, took bites out of them, and then sneakadoodle number 1, 2, and 3. Really, Van? That's not a very good dream. Sounds like some of my dreams. I'm trying to be a rapper. Do you have any advice for me? Stick to it. Practice, 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 practice. Practice. Just like video editing. Practice. Look back some of my stuff 4 years ago. Oh my God. Horrible. And still now, I've still got a long way to go. I don't think you ever get to where you really want to be. But practice. Anything musical, you practice. If you have a good sense for it. You have to have a good ear for it too. My album is already in the works, though, as a rap album. Interesting. Maybe a link to whatever you got. I'll listen to it. I like people to send me music for my videos, but I'm very picky about what I use. It's got to be like catch me. I have played rap music on my intros before. Do you have a frozen dinner? Yeah, I actually have them in a freezer behind me. I have a frozen pot. I have a Marie Calendar. I just went to Walmart and bought it today. Once I spent 2 hours at a Popeyes. 2 hours how do you spend 2 hours in a Popeyes drive-thru? Were you making a video? The longest drive-thru I think I've had was Arby's. Arby's like freaking forgot I was there. For French fries. I actually burned a GoPro up. The battery overheated and caught on fire. It was in the summertime. I was mad. I was trying so hard not to be mean to those people. Forgot me. I felt sorry for the manager, though. She was like, she said something that's really funny that I cut out of the video because I don't want to get her in trouble. I went through and she says, I'm sorry. I have 1.5 employees here today. And I'm like, yeah, I had put it in the video and I cut it out. Like, nah, somebody at Arby's will see that and she'll get in trouble. And I'm not about making life bad for fast food workers, even if they crap on me. I'm not going to do that. I refuse to be mean to them. I'm not. It's just a tough job. It's not their fault. Sunk cost fallacy and all that. It was insane. There was no way to escape. Basically, line. Oh my God! Was Firehouse Subs in Calhoun that I go to. They have a no escape drive-through. I mean, you're blocked in. You can't get out, and so you're screwed. And those people don't believe in sending anybody to the damn penalty box. Send him to the penalty box. Let the people behind him come through. Don't let the food die in the past. People, if you work there, don't do that. I would rather go to the penalty box and wait for my food to come out. It doesn't bother me. I just called, somebody coined that phrase in a comment, and I can't stop using it. There's a whole shift change that happened. The managers are, yeah, I'm telling you what, I would have lost it. I would have drove over the curb. I don't know what I would have done. I would have had people back out and let me out. Oh, goodness. Do you have a favorite frozen dinner? I'm sorry. You can see what's wrong with me. Not really. I don't eat really too many frozen dinners. Mostly like pot pies. I can show you what I actually like. As far as frozen dinners, this is always kind of my go-to. Right here. I'm afraid to touch my camera. I like these. You know, they'll do in a pinch. They'll make you not hungry. And I never liked these until recently, and I've got to where I like these pretty good. I like the chicken and the turkey. I wanted turkey, but damn Walmart ran out of them. Don't shop on Saturday at Walmart if you have any sense. Don't do a Joe. But yeah, I've got one of these. I may eat one of these before I go to bed. I don't know. That's an awful lot to eat right before I lay down. Then I'll be like refluxing all night. It's a long way to the top if you want raw. Yeah, I mean, the entertainment industry is dog eat dog. Even YouTube, you think that you're going to get rich and get all famous. No. You know, they may try to portray that to draw you in, but no. You get nowhere without help from outside. Nowhere. Unless you're just so unique. And believe me, almost nobody is so unique. I'm not unique. I had a lot of help from Twitch streamers. A lot. Wow, I can't believe your story. I said, how do you get stuck in a drive-thru for 2 hours? That wouldn't have happened. I would have driven through a building. What are my thoughts on Culver's? They're maintaining their standards. I think Culver's may have been bought by some sort of management company, but I've seen no evidence of them compromising their standards. Not at my Jasper Culver's. Now, I've gone to the Culver's in Gainesville, Georgia, and I complained about them too. I got a fish sandwich. I think it was the walleye. No, it wasn't the walleye. I got their fish sandwich, and the bread was like, they put it on cold, untoasted bread. I had a fit over that. I actually sent an email to Culver's about that, and they offered me like, well, you want a coupon for another sandwich? I'm like, no, that's not why I said something. I was trying to tell you that they're not maintaining standards. But yeah, I love Culver's. Culver's is, yeah. How does it work for you to get consent to show fast food workers' faces? Do you ever get that after the sneaky-doodle bite? Yeah, I don't need consent. If they're in a public place, this is a one consent rule place. The point of my videos is not to have their faces in the videos. Doesn't add anything to the videos. But to catch a glimpse of them through the drive-through, I think it gives it a feeling of reality. And no, I don't need their consent. Now, if they say, hey, don't put my face in the video, yeah, I'll blur it out, no problem. That's just rude. But not to do that. But a lot of people, want to be in the video. But no, I don't. You don't need their consent in Georgia. Do you ever get that after the sneakadoodle bite? No, I'm not really sure about what the last part of the question was. Yeah, it is. I mean, Culver's is it. I think they've been bought out by somebody else, but I will not swear to that. I think I read something. They make their own barbecue. Yeah, Culver's does? I never ate too many any Culver's barbecue. I usually mostly eat their Butterburger. Does the sodium level I'm in the habit of eating way too much sodium. It doesn't bother me, no. No, I'm not. Yeah, being a nurse being a healthcare professional does not make you a person that is very concerned about your health. More nurses that I know smoke like smokestacks, eat everything terrible. They are some of the worst people as far as eating good diets. Tim. Yeah, at Culver's, yeah, that was bad. Let me see. Let me get to another question. Do you have an air fryer or convection oven? I just ordered one from Dig. Yeah, that wasn't a bad price for it. That's kind of $99 for a. It must be a nice air fryer. I think I paid $60 for mine at Walmart. It's the house. I was thinking about getting a. If I was gonna like reheat stuff, and I was thinking about getting an air fryer and like a toaster oven and stuff for out here, but I really don't see how I can work that into my videos. Where's the cat? At home. Belle is actually, she doesn't stay outside anymore. I don't let her stay outside on her own. She got really, really, really sick. I had to keep her, and she was crapping everywhere. But that's over. And she's got kind of a skin condition a little bit now. We're trying to fix that. But I take her outside and let her sit outside for a little while and film her. I edit all, yeah, Queen, NGK, NKG. Yes, I edit all. I do. I'm a one-man show. There is nobody here that does my videos but me. And I do everything. Thumbnails, the whole thing. And I don't take sponsorships. I get sponsorship offers twice a day. I'm not taking them. Yeah. Yeah. I'm more worried about getting gut cancer. That's what I don't want that to kill me, because I think that of a couple of things that I don't want to die from. One is suffocating, and one is having a GI problem that kills me. I don't want to do that, because that would suck. But sodium levels, yeah, I got good renal function, and like I say, healthcare professionals are the worst offenders at not eating a good diet. That's just a fact. I like air fryers; they're great for heating up stuff. I use it all the time. Wife reveal? Nah, she won't be in the videos. She has nothing to do with it. I think I'm gonna make a Twitch channel for her, and she's gonna stream her videos, or stream her games. She plays 7 Days to Die like nobody's business and Left 4 Dead. I think she could actually have a channel. I should. It'd be really easy to set up. Do you ever get tired of mogging? What's mogging mean? Ken Domick, have some pity on the man. He's one of the very few people he's one of the first people I watched videos on. Then I watched somebody else, Joe something or other up in New York. Sorry Joe, if you're here. I'll come up. My brain is no good. Ken Domick. I've not seen a Ken Domick video. I don't watch food videos. I can't watch them because for a couple of reasons that I've outlined previously. When there's 25 people in front of you, also willing to wait 2 hours to get the chicken sandwich. What that means. Oh, yeah. I'm not a gamer, man. She plays the games. Have you ever been to Buc-ee's? They make their own barbecue made to order. Pure Kill 9. I have done that very video. Been a year or two ago. They're okay. They're not the best barbecue in the world. A little too sweet. But they're still up in the high to mid 7s range. I don't think they're quite touching 8. But they're not that far off. They're very expensive, and I love watching them make them. Yeah, I got a Buc-ee's less than 10 miles from my house. I don't ever go there. And the reason that you don't see me at Buc-ee's a lot is because I'm a truck driver fan, and the truck drivers hate Buc-ee's because Buc-ee's hates truck drivers. Terrible deal. Yeah, you should react to little Hindi. You talking about his Oh, just email a link to me. Email it to me, joeishungrychannel at gmail.com. And if you don't know what that is, just look at any of my videos, look in the description, slide down to the bottom. It's got my email in there, or to go on my YouTube channel, go to it's on there. Yeah, I have a email dedicated to the YouTube channel. Yeah, I'll listen to it. You think I need to do a reaction to his video? I don't know how I would do a reaction in a food video. Maybe if I do a reaction we'll see what it sounds like. Maybe I'll do a reaction in live stream, because I can do all that. I figured out how to make OBS do all that. I can go on my webpage. I actually should have shown you the channels and rifled through the channels that I watch and actually let you see them. That would have been cool. That's what real streamers do. If I was a real streamer, not a part-time streamer, and I do apologize, Twitch guys, I wasn't here last weekend. I felt bad. Still not that great. Would you ever play games? I don't have time. I'd be afraid to play games. Then I would not have time to do anything. Still, I don't have time to do stuff, and I'm not even working anymore. And I freed up 4 days a week. I like to lay around, though. You know, I like to be able to just like chill sometimes, not do anything. You should do like... I play Angry Birds. Do you consider that a game? Some don't. Griddle of Kids. Back at you, brother. Dominating. I don't think I'm dominating Ken Domick. I think Ken Domick has been doing this since the very beginning of time. I don't. He's got a big channel. I like his editing. I think somebody else does his editing for him though, because that's even for the in-car videos, the editing is immaculate. I don't know what his camera he uses. It's probably a Sony. A Sony. What do you call those cams? Those make those some really nice cameras. Okay, I'll listen to it. Let's see here. Yeah, I'll listen to it when I get home. Let me see. Let me get over here. How long have I been going? 2 hours. Oh, my God. They're going to play another... Oh, I saw where YouTube was going to put another ad on there. Man, YouTube loves to put them ads in. Thoughts on McDonald's. General number rank. 5.6. Never going to be higher than that unless they change the way they cook food. Because, you know... Do y'all watch the channel? Oh, there's one I watch. Let me see. Let me jump over here and tell you what the name of that channel is. See if y'all know who I'm talking about. Where is he? He's the hat cam guy. Oh, y'all put me onto a good channel a couple weeks ago. Let me see. Where is he? I want to tell you. I don't watch his channel enough, so it slides all the way down to the bottom. It's the guy that works at McDonald's, and he has a hat cam on while he puts food together and stuff. I don't see how they let him do that. I'm really shocked that McDonald's lets him film in there and work there at the same time. I can't find it. It's there. I tell you what, y'all put me on to Meat Canyon. Somebody said, I never heard of Meat Canyon. It's a big channel. Yeah, I was watching that. That was funny. Arby's Moz sticks. I have not had my Arby's mozzarella sticks. I don't know. They're just mozzarella sticks. What else we got here? Meat Canyon. You got me watching Meat Canyon. That's a bizarre channel there. The Joe Bartolozzi and Moist Critical. Moist Critical blew my channel up. Joe Bartolozzi raised it up probably 20,000 subscribers. I'm actually in contact with him, but he's too busy to do a collab with me. I do a collab with him, blink of an eye. I would do a collab. I'm going to do a collab with Meat. I got to do a collab with Meat. I wish Meat would do a collab with me right now. I would drop out of this stream and go into Discord, and I could pop in there and say hi to her. I'd love to do that. Meat Canyon is funny as hell. Just really weird. I like the Chick-fil-A one. Yeah, the Chick-fil-A was awesome. Do you watch Rick and Morty? I do not. I don't know who that is. Stephen Paula, thank you very much. It's his family owns a franchise. I would have thought corporate would have been complaining about that, because you know they have really, really tight control on McDonald's. Stephen, I was wondering how he does that. I get transfixed and then I want to go eat at McDonald's, and then I go over to my McDonald's and they give me like stale cold crap, and I'm like, that wasn't very good. He probably does own it. You learned about it from Meat Stream. Yeah, is Meat streaming tonight? And Will Neff crowd. Yeah, I know the Will Neff people. I love Will Neff. Will Neff has done a lot for me, but I like Snuffy and Meat. I like Meat. That is like I just want to go into a live with her so I can ask her how in the hell she came up with that name, Meat. I just got to hear it from her. That's all. Maybe I'll try that. I don't seem like. Let me see if meat is live right now. I don't think so. Let me go look and see. Oh my God! Come on, back to Twitch. I don't want to go there. Oh, meat is live too. Oh my goodness, that would be funny. My brother showed me the Chick-fil-A one. Yeah, it was scarring. Yeah, that was pretty weird. Yeah. No Chick-fil-A sauce for me. I won't know. I'll just I can't think about that video and eat them. I have to put it out of my brain because I'm a Chick-fil-A fan. They're the standard for the fast food even people hate on Chick-fil-A sandwiches. No, they put plenty of butter. The trick is the butter on there and the pickle. 2 pickles would have been better though. When you're hungry, what do you crave the most? I'm going to say fry seasoned chicken strips from Checkers, in spite of the dismal happenings of my last video. I also like Chick-fil-A. I would like Chick-fil-A right damn now for sure. I'm starving. I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence of burning up one of these spaghettis right now. Greetings from Des Moines, Iowa. Hey, Des Moines, Iowa. How are you out there? Yeah, this stream. Yeah, the longest I've streamed is 2.5 hours. I'm at 2 hours now, and I'm considering I felt like crap when I came over here. Nah, the McDonald's burger's always been small. They're not. You want to know if McDonald's burgers are getting smaller? Nah, they've always been that small. Something is, yeah. Culver's. I'm gonna be at Culver's either today or tomorrow. I'm shooting a video there. I'm doing the double bacon deluxe burger. That is, I have a script ready. I'm ready to go for. I could eat like 3 of those right now. Yeah, Checkers is all right as long as they're cooking to order. Somebody told me they cook all their hamburgers in the morning and then reheat them and serve them. Is that true? Does anybody know? Is somebody just pulling my leg, trying to get me to say something wrong? Do you like pizza with extra sauce? Yeah. I like, fast food conveyor oven pizza. I'm probably going to go, Tim, I'm going to go with Pizza Hut, meat lovers thin. That would be my choice. No, nothing extra. Okay, cool. What game is this? Is this Papers, Please? I don't know what you mean by that, Mark. God, lost me on that one, dude. You need a sneaky doodle. I need a damn sneaky. I need like a bushel basket of sneaky doodles right now. I'm hungry. What's my fast food place that has my favorite French fries? I would go with Chick-fil-A on that. I like those waffle fries, man. I actually got Walmart waffle fries, and they turned out okay in the air fryer. I could use those. See, I'm getting hungry now. Everything's looking good. Unfortunately, I love McDonald's chicken sandwich. Why would you say unfortunate if you love it? Their chicken sandwich was not that bad, actually. I think I reviewed them. I'm sure I did. I need to come to Kansas City, Missouri to do barbecue. Do y'all got good barbecue in Kansas City, Missouri? Maybe I'll come out there. I know where Kansas City is. The 10 smash burger at Chili's is my favorite. Not chili. Chili? No. Chili's? Yeah, you spelled that wrong, I think. Probably pretty good. I was looking at that, actually. I was looking at a burger at a place like that, thinking about doing it. You ever been to Indiana? Yeah, I'm from Ohio. Indiana's right next door. I've been through there. Shout out to Eric. Yeah, I'm going to check Indy's music out when I get home. First time catching Joe live. Love your energy. Well, I'm telling you, I'm running like 80% right now. I'm low energy. Usually I'm like all hyped up and nuts in here going on. I'm getting to the end. I've gone through all my little checklist of crap I wanted to talk about. Like putting a sign on my door so if a stalker ever comes by in the next 300 years, he won't have to look very hard to find me. I don't get no stalkers. I do have somebody coming from all the way from Pennsylvania is going to try and make some sort of a video on food reviewers and wants to interview me personally. See how that goes. See if I don't end up on somebody's dinner table or in a cellar prison somewhere putting lotion on my skin for the next dinner. Who knows? I don't have a Slim Chickens close enough for me to do one. I've not had Skyline Chili. Every time I think about doing Skyline Chili when I go to Ohio to visit my people, I end up going to Massey's Pizza and being so full I don't want to even look at food for 3 days. That's what always happens. Lotion on your skin, Buffalo Bill. Exactly. That was my reference. Everybody is so quick here, man. Yeah. Okay. Tim. Yeah, Tim. Yeah, I appreciate that, Tim. That's a nice thing to say. Yeah, nursing was different. You know, it's a completely different role. You talk to people. And your job as a nurse is to teach people what's going on with them so they understand in a way that they can understand. Because you get the docs to walk by and rattle off all these buzzwords and stuff. Nobody knows what the hell they're talking about. Des Moines, Iowa. Shout out to Ham. Who's Ham? I don't accept open containers from the interviewer. Don't accept. No. He seems I live streamed. I wouldn't even I live streamed with him for over an hour. We had a face-to-face. I needed to see him on camera to make sure he wasn't like a serial killer or something. Nah, he looks pretty benign. He has a real channel. He does it for a living. And we'll see. We'll see. I figure about 4 hours. He thought he wanted to go with me on a shoot, but I'm not sure that's really going to work because like shooting videos, especially on site, requires like 100% concentration. That's why if anybody even says anything to me and throws me off, I'll forget to do stuff and mess my video up. In-N-Out or Culver's? Oh, it has been so long since I've had In-N-Out. I'm going to go Culver's. Culver's over In-N-Out. Yep. Yeah, I mean, I worked in an ICU, and I would go literally 2 weeks and never make eye contact with the doctor at night on the weekends. We're an independent group. We were. Culver's cheese. You know, I never did really get crazy about Culver's cheese curds. I preferred their French fries. I had them. Were you ever tempted to do travel nursing? No, I didn't want to leave. Back in COVID when they were paying like quadruple rates, free to go stuff, everybody left except me because I just didn't want to leave the house, you know, and it wasn't worth it to me. It's not about the money. I didn't need money. And then if you go to a travel nurse, you're going to go to another hospital you're not familiar with. You're going to be a little mad on totem pole. And believe me, they're going to give you the crappiest patients they can possibly can and screw you every time because you're a travel nurse. And people that are not travel nurses, they're like, oh, they're making 4 times as much as me. Let's give them the worst ones. That's what happens. And I'm not going to deal with that. Yeah, I've had their burgers. Yeah, they're not as good as Culver's, but yeah, I like In-N-Out. Don't get me. I'm not going to slam In-N-Out. Yeah, I mean, travel nursing is tough. It's a tough way to go. I am still so jaded from nursing in this. This was kind of a small hospital. We were like a 170 bed, had a 21 bed ICU, and I just don't want to go back. I cannot imagine going back, and it gives me chest pain to think about going back and doing that again. It was bad. Would you ever go vegan? Nah. My wife, my sister does. She was yelling at me today. You need to eat more healthy food. I'm like what? I ate a ham sandwich. That's healthy. I had a salad 2 weeks ago. What made you start reviewing food? Did you do it while you were nursing? Yeah, I've been reviewing food for like over 5 years. And why I did it? Look, I wanted to make videos and it looked like it was easy, but in hindsight, it was not. It is not easy. Not the best choice for making videos on YouTube for a number of reasons. One is there's this very short hey Dicey, there's a very short shelf life for food videos. And so you're not going to get a lot of income off of them. They're not long videos. You want to make them short so you don't hold people up to try and, because you get paid per minute watched, you know, and that's just really hard to do with fast food. But it is what it is. I have a channel that's like this, and this is what I do, and I do like to eat. But a lot of the fast food out there is a little bit rough. No, I don't watch. I don't watch sports. Not a sports person. It'd be better if I was. I'd have better content if I did. Yeah, your wife, her patients are in and out. She's in med surg, so she works the floor. I used to work the floor. I worked floor 17 years before I did the critical care. Yeah, I had In-N-Out burgers when I was there when we were resurrecting the house from the last time that a renter had destroyed the place, and they were pretty good, but not something that, like, you know, it wasn't a lifetime experience. Once in a lifetime experience by any means. I did like their fries. They give you a lot of fries. You have one life. Yeah, I know. I should be eating better, but I don't want to go vegan because I see the stuff she eats instead of meat, and it's just like I just can't do that. You do like a year in review with different restaurants. That would be okay. I appreciate that. It's nice that you'd watch me review anything. Steaks, not so good. I don't eat a lot of steaks. I really don't eat a lot of meat. I might eat a ribeye about once a month. Do you like Hot Pockets? The Hot Pockets that I got, no. I thought they tasted terrible. You sound a little sick. I blame Panera. Nah, I was feeling a little rough before Panera. I don't have a cold or anything. It's a gut thing. It's been chronic for like a couple of years now, and it just got a little worse. So I'm on medicine now, and I think I might be slowly getting better, hopefully. If not, Joe is going to be on the wrong end of an endoscopy. Because I'm overdue for getting scoped. I'm going to get scoped from top to bottom. That looks like I'm going to have to do. I put it off because I don't mind getting scoped. It's the prep. I don't want to drink that crap. Ugh. Ugh. I still have bad memories from that. Scoped. Endoscopy. Oh, Dicey going to get it on both ends, dude. I can tell you right now from what's going on. I think I'll be all right. I may not get scoped at all, but we'll see. I don't want to go into all of it. Make a Patreon and live stream the scoping. No, I don't want to do it. I don't want to go to the hospital. I don't want anything to do with it. I'm so anti getting medical care. It ain't funny. Would you do a temp test on a cold sandwich? Now, how half demon? You asked that question. Actually, I've done several cold sandwiches, Jimmy John's, and I do a temperature test. I like them to be between, what is my temperature range? Between like 30 something and 40. Yeah, I actually have a temperature range for that. I actually have a scale. I've not done a cold sandwich in a long time. That's a good question. He didn't like it? Well, Chicago's got some good food up there, man. The further north you get, the better the food gets, most of the time. Yeah, they probably are not a bad place to work. I don't know. Oh, yeah. GI stuff ain't nothing to fool with. Yeah, so I don't know. It's just there's a couple things I don't want to kill me, and one of them is suffocating. The other one is a GI problem. Do you like One Bite by Dave Portnoy? I've watched several hundred of his videos, so yeah, I haven't watched him since I reviewed his One Bite pizza up here on the wall that I got at Walmart. I've watched a couple of them, but nah, I just lost it. I'm like, yeah, he said that was like a 9.9. No, that was like maybe a 4.3. Yeah, nobody wants a scope. I've watched plenty of endoscopies. You know, I hard to believe the team just make money just by hurting each other. Yeah, Jackass. I saw that when it was on music. What the hell's the name of the channel? I can't even remember anymore. When it was on cable TV, I always thought his stuff was absolutely moronic and stupid and not entertaining. Some people may like him. I never did. David Portnoy, yeah, I love watching his. It makes me want to go eat the pizzas, but then I don't know. His taste in pizzas are radically different than mine. He likes cheese pizza. MTV, thank you for rescuing me from making me not look like a total moron. Oh, can't say that one, can I? Oh, I can. I'm on YouTube. If you couldn't say that word on TikTok, you would get back, bump, blank screen. I don't know. The reason I haven't made a Patreon and stuff like that is because I don't want to be obligated to make videos, but I make videos any week anyway. So, I'm not really sure I need the support right now anyway. I just like a lot of people to watch the videos. I don't eat fast food. I just watch for the editing. Maybe do a grocery store food shorts. I've actually done, well, I'm not really big in doing the shorts. I like making the videos, and I'm glad you watch it for the editing. I'm glad somebody sees that too, because, the videos are all about the editing and the composition, not so much the food. Except if you're going to do food videos, you need at least do it right and be as empirical in your measurements as possible, because all reviews are subjective by their very nature. It's just how close is my subjective taste to the masses? Good question. I don't think you should do a new series on affordable food joints across Georgia. I don't think there is any affordable food joints. I don't think they can be. What's my favorite fair word? What's my favorite swear word? They're trying to get me to say swear words on the YouTube channel. F-tard. Fill in the blanks. I learned that, and that's a Southern thing. I learned that down here in Georgia. Shadow Joe is, oh yeah, Shadow Joe don't give a shit. He'd say anything. Me and Shadow Joe, man, something's coming to this. We gotta work this out. I mean, this is just, it's getting distracting when I try to do my videos. We got to have more interactions. I got to say more than one thing to him too. We got to talk back and forth, and that's going to present a technical challenge as I break into the alternate universe and look back in time and go through wormholes or whatever. Shrinkflation, yeah, banned. Yeah, from TikTok. I don't know what I don't think I just don't know what. TikTok, I think that is a big smokescreen. But the revenue on TikTok and my views on TikTok have plummeted. Because you're not going to get views on your streaming channel unless the algorithm promotes you. Nobody's going to watch. Yeah, I mean, to me, I don't have a thing against people swearing and using bad words. I swear all the time. I am quite bad about it, especially when I get mad. But to me, they're just adjectives. That's all. And it just seems weird that you can't say all the words in the English language. Can you speak with an English accent for a little, please? I don't think I can. I don't have that in me. Have you ever traded blows with Shadow Joe? Now, that's interesting. You should go to my Discord and look in the fan art memes. I'm going to put it up. I'm going to put that up on when I'm done here, I'm going over to YouTube and putting on my community page. Somebody had an excellent meme they made where Shadow Joe, it was where Shadow Joe was actually coming through the screen and trying to choke me to death. That was probably one of the best memes that somebody has made of me in a long time. That I've got to share that. Actually, I was going to put it in the header in the next video, but I think maybe go better off. I refuse to use TikTok. I'm not a TikTok hater. I don't think they're evil. I think they're incompetent as far as their algorithm and them doing things with it, that they are a nightmare for a provider. Because, they solicit long form videos because they were trying to, that's probably what got the government after them for going into heavy competition with YouTube by going to long form videos. They solicit, but then you get them up there and it is such a nightmare to upload to them. They have so many constraints on them. And I get their music comes from Epidemic, that they're all supposed to be cleared on there. I literally uploaded a video 7 or 13 times this morning. They had 13 different songs that were copyright violated from a place that's not copyright violated. You got that right, Blossom Dance. Do ASMR. Yeah. I put a little, except I don't have any audio in it. My bite test kind of gets on the edge of ASMR. That's why I put it in there. Gosh. How is anybody on watching Meat's stream right now? Over on Twitch. How's the VW doing? My 89, the one that I film in, is doing just fine. I use it. It's not the prettiest one I have. The door's dented in from a video like 3 years ago where somebody backed into me while I was filming. I see another question. But it's the smoothest running one. I got to read Cosmo's question here. I have a question for you. I work at Panera, not yours, and I wonder what you think about the restaurant overall and anything I could do in my sandwich making to pass your test. Cosmo, I'm going to go pretty soon. Actually, I'm at like an hour, 2.5 hours. I have a question for you. When they fix these sandwiches, and I thought they cooked them on the grill. Do they like throw it on the grill and cook the meat, or are they just throwing these things into convection oven cold and pre-cooked like somebody told me in chat? If that's the case, in order to pass that, you're going to have to leave that damn thing in the convection oven a lot longer, or either take the meat out and throw it on a grill. And I don't think you have a grill there. That's kind of my opinion. I used to think a lot more. I'm not been really impressed with the temps at there. But tell me, Cosmos, I'm here. I'm all ears, because that's what I want to hear. Ben Hauser, thanks for all you do. I appreciate it, Ben. You've been around for a long time. I remember your name. They put them in the Turbo Chef. The meats are all in containers. That's the problem. They're never going to make temperature as long as they're cooked like that. The Turbo Chef. You know exactly what you're talking about. So the guy who told me that in stream was telling me the truth. I actually, I did not want. I was trying really hard not to bash that sandwich, and I am all honestly, I did try not to. Because it was actually a good flavor combination, but the peppers, because I was really anxious about these peppers, these Pepperdew peppers. Actually, I liked them, and I'm not a pepper guy, so I appreciate that. That helps. The Turbo Chef, yeah. That kind of a shame. I wish they would they need to cook the meat on the grill, but I don't think y'all have a grill there, do you? If you look back at all my videos, I did, one of the favorite thing that I liked, that I actually gave like a 7 from Panera, was the, what was that? Margarita flatbread. Do you still have margarita flatbread? I like that. But and that was back in the very beginning, before I was not quite as temperature conscious as I am now. I look back at the temps, and they were in the 130s. I mean, so that's always been cooked like that. They're putting in the Turbo Chef and cooking them cold. Yeah. The VW is old TDI, right? Well, actually, the 89 that I have, I put a turbo in it. It came with a normal aspirated, and I put a turbo in it. That was good. That, when I ate that, and, I started getting the margarita pizza at Mod Pizza. Now that, yeah, I like that. That's very similar. They don't have it now. You have to tell them how to make it. But yeah, Panera is more about marketing than it is actual. I like their bread though. Hey, I'm a bread guy. That's probably that was another thing. I said I wanted to get apples because they have good apples. I don't know what kind those are. Those are not Red Delicious, I don't think. I just ate the last one because I'm an apple guy. But I was reading what? I cook at a zoo, cooking for humans. I make sure everything gets temperature. Oh yeah, I thought you took a cooking for the animals. I'm like, what? But yeah, the temperature has to be, yeah, because I don't have these things very long. I mean, I make an effort to get the temperature probe in right away. They shouldn't cool off that quick. But yeah. You know what I wanted to get at Panera's? Cosmo. what I thought would have been good was their BLT version. That's what I wanted to do. So smart Joe, like, well, what should I do? Well, let's do a poll on YouTube, right? Because one of the choices was going back to Dunkin', and hell, I didn't want to go to Dunkin'. But they picked this sandwich, and I'm like, oh, I was wanting that BLT because, that actually looks like it tasted pretty good. Tell me what you think of that one. How hungry am I? About an 8.5. It goes on and on. I've tried all new apple varieties. The honey crisps are the best. That's what it tastes, Chet. That's what theirs tasted like. It could be a Red Delicious, but I don't think so. The tomato, mozzarella, basil, that's the one I was talking about. That's what I wanted to do, was a tomato basil thing. That's what I want to do. And it scored the lowest. I'm like, do the people that do my food polls hate me? Not, obviously not. If they really hated me, I'd have been going over there to the Dunkin'. Ugh. And it might have been good. Sometimes, you just never know. When you go in expecting the worst, sometimes that actually doesn't happen. I like the peppadews, actually. They had a little heat. But the flavor combination with the meat was not bad. That's why I did not body slam them completely. The temperatures, and honestly, I didn't know how they cooked them. I really didn't. I thought I threw it on a grill and put it together. I'm like, why are they not hotter than that? They should be hotter than that if they cooked them on a grill, because they didn't make me wait that long. Extra bacon on it. Yeah, they're going to go short on the bacon. Nobody likes to give you bacon. And Panera is probably especially doesn't want to give you bacon. And you know how I am about my damn bacon. You watch Will Neff, he's watching my videos and talk about how I am about my bacon. Well, damn it, Will Neff is right about that. Oh, yeah, I love my bacon. Don't cheat on the bacon. Don't tear a piece of bacon in half and tell me I got 2 slices. Do I look like an idiot? Oh, it makes me mad. Panera tomato basil bread is good. I thought it would be pretty good. I really should have done it, because that way, you see, it was not a hot sandwich, so I wouldn't have been able to bust them on the temperature test. I had high hopes for that, actually. I was probably busting them on price for weight versus price per ounce. Maybe not. I think I would have done good with that, but that is not what happened. So, well, whatever. Now I got to move on to the next one. Any significant upgrades or downgrades in restaurants' quality over time? Yes, obviously. Down. Since COVID and, they got bought up by bigger places, by management groups, that's usually a death sentence for a place. Yeah. Yeah, Dicey's been here a little bit a while, Rochelle. Dicey's been good tonight. You know why I'm here and why I'm streaming? Because of Dicey. Because Dicey was fussing that I wasn't going to stream, and he kept messaging me. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to go over there and stream. But once I start, I love streaming. And it's really helped me out a lot. Yeah, there's so many of them have been just down. I mean, Arby's hadn't been very good for a long time. But I will eat the lukewarm Arby's roast beef sandwich. I bought that bread to make sandwiches at home. Definitely the best. I'm all about bread. A place that I have not been, that I should have been, was Atlanta Bread Company. Why have I not been to Atlanta Bread Company? Are they like Panera's? Tell me about that. I know you email me, Dicey. I got your emails. I'm like, Dicey, damn it, leave me alone, man. Can't you let a guy suffer on his own? Now I don't get to watch a Star Trek movie tonight. It's midnight now, almost. Midnight. Is anybody in Meat's thing? I want to. What's Meat doing? Is she playing videos or something? Let me go and look and see what Meat's up to. Yeah, Meat. What is Meat up to? I can't tell what she's doing. Anyway, it's late anyway. I should not do that. And what else we got here? She's doing VR with a new outfit. Oh, that's what it was. Usually I don't get slapped with commercials when I go to hers. Meat. I wish I knew where that name came from, but I Google searched it, man. I did all sorts of research, and I could not figure out where meat came from. Raid meat, maybe. Yeah, that would be cool, wouldn't it? Anyway, yeah. Let's go on YouTube. Hey, you guys on YouTube, Dicey. I'm probably going to have to kill this stream. I got to shut it off, and I want to go. I want to go raid Meat. Meat's not got a real big Twitch stream, but I love the name. And then there's let me see if her buddy there is Snuffy's. No, Snuffy's offline, so we'll just have to raid Meat. Let me see, y'all up for that? Just for the hell of it? Yeah, let me drop off my YouTube stream and oh, I wonder what kind of internet she's got. Yeah, I use business internet through Comcast. It seems it's pretty solid. It was solid right up because when they stretched the wire across the street from the drop across the street, I knew he hung it too low. I knew he did. About 3 months or 2 months later, excavator come by and took it out, and I lost my internet for a day. I was not happy at all. Let me tell YouTube guys good night. Rochelle, Dicey, thank you for coming. Robert, if you're still here, peace out, brother. Be careful. I hope they get your damn trailer fixed. You've been down for 2 weeks. That's insane. Strega, good to see you. Lynn, I'm going to listen to your music as soon as I get home. Good night, son. Dicey, good night, son. Was that you actually playing all those musical instruments? You're talented, young man. You're going places, young man. Anyway, y'all be good. Let me figure out how to